Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bloodpunk. This is episode 26 this week, and we're starting off pretty hot on this episode. Straight into combat. We'll get to that in a minute. How's everyone doing?
Good. I'm just feeling really boxed in, Jack.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Well, I just feel, like as if I'm just being pigeonholed. I feel that. I feel that, I could be shipped off at any moment. I feel like covered in packing tape.
I feel like a ghost.
Speaking of being shipped off, Warrior Prince 3D, what did he ship off?
Oh, we're straight into it, alright.
Your mum.
No time for banter today.
Wow.
I'm actually wearing a Warrior Prince 3D box.
Oh, yeah.
This is the box that Richard sent all our lovely goodies
Very
to us.
sturdy.
Oh, nice.
It is very sturdy.
Safety.
Protection always. Warrior Prince 3D is your one-stop shop for all your 3D printed needs, be it cosplay items, terrain, miniatures, figurines, and more. Head on over to www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com and use our permanent and exclusive code to the stars to get 15% off your order. If you spend over £20, you get a free 3D printed Starfinder badge.
Very good, very good. And Loki Battle Mats, which are the second sponsor of the stream. Ian, would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, so Loki Battle Mats are an amazing company. They make loads of tabletop role-playing game products, from wipe clean battle mats that come in handy books that you can take around with you, to things like the Dungeon Designer deck, which is a dungeon building deck that you can use to build entire dungeons on the fly, or use as a solo RPG game, because you can play it solo, or as we did with a table full of people, which is now live on our YouTube homepage. Go check that out. Otherwise, we have links to Loki Battle Mats in our link trees and hopefully in chat as they come up. Use that link to go across to their website and peruse their amazing products, and that lets them know that you've come from us.
Indeed. And another show supporter of ours is Roll and Play Press, where you can use the code DRAGONBORN10 to get 10% off any of their toolkits, which are very, very handy for just finding names for characters, mostly, because that's a really hard thing to do when you're in the DM seat, if you're not of that ilk, and that's not me. So they're really handy. You can go over to there, DRAGONBORN10, 10% off. Merch you can find at dragonbornindustries.com, where if you want to show your support, you can do so there and also get something in return, much as the t-shirts from this campaign, and also t-shirts from the Starfinder campaign, and also the Dynatech mug, and also handmade dice made by Ian himself.
The Dragonborn board!
So if you fancy supporting and also you're getting something in return, dragonbornindustries.com is the place to go. Twitch and YouTube. Yeah?
Yes, sorry, I was messaging somebody. My apologies.
Hey, you up?
It's just me just sending eggplants to every possible number combination. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, we'd be really, really grateful. Just go across to it if you're a fan of the podcast, or if you're a fan of one of our shows, or if you're new to us and you're like, who the fuck are these guys? Well, they're really unhinged. Just go to our YouTube, click subscribe. It helps us out. If not, check out our back catalogue of campaigns. We've got our Starfinder, which is our main campaign. We've been running this one now for nearly a year as well. I can't remember when we actually started. Feels like it's been a year.
November, actually, so nearly a year.
Yeah. As well as like some other shows that we've been doing in the past. They're all on there. We've also got YouTube members, where things like our Halloween party that we did the other day on the 18th. Crazy thing that was like 12 days ago. Where we all just had a laugh together, will be available to members on there. Also, I believe that actually released it to the public on the 31st, which is as we record this tomorrow. But we do have a YouTube members, which is for exclusive content, as well as a Discord where you can hang out in our moderated server, where you can hang out with other people that enjoy our channel, but also where you can engage with us. And I say us, other people are more likely to respond than I am, because I'm oblivious to Discord. People post in there, and I'm like, I look at it like 3 weeks later, like, oh shit, I missed something. I'm so awful at it, and I can only apologise, but these guys are great. Otherwise, just liking our stuff, comments, and subscriptions are amazing and help us out loads. I'm going to stop waffling and hand back to
That's fair enough. Well, I'm going to hand it back over to for gals and pals. What's going in that world?
Well, dicks.
Perfect. Say no more.
As it should be,
It was
said
bad,
Jack.
and then it got worse.
Wow.
Gals and pals. Oh, we killed the tree, so we win. Gals and pals, we are. What are we doing? God, we've done Halloween.
Yep.
That's finished. Our one shot of Gothica Plague Worlds is now available on our YouTube, and the Kickstarter is launching on the 1st of November. Go follow it; it's really cool. Come see how unhinged we were at it. We are also hopefully by possibly end of this week, beginning of next, going to go live with our Christmas one shot. We're using a Perils and Princesses system, and we're going to be having multiple groups running the same game at the same time, round robining 3 GMs and a playable NPC.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild, but we're going to combine it with our Christmas party, and we'll be raising money for local charity Sue's Cat Rescue. So come check us out.
Amazing.
Meow.
Is there anything else that we have not spoken about?
Are we just leaving our costumes oblivious and just like letting people come in?
Yeah, okay. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everybody out there. It's again, as we record this on the 30th of October, so like it's been quite fun. Like for the past for a second I thought my dog was down there. It really spun me out. We've been like getting dressed up and doing stuff.
Yeah, we
it's
have.
been really good fun. So we've decided to come tonight in some costumes. And who wants to go first and describe who they've come as?
Well, I've been lazy because I'm wearing the same costumes I did on the Halloween party, which I think might be live now.
Tomorrow it will be
tomorrow
live for
for
people. Otherwise, it's
everyone.
members at the moment.
It's only members, but tomorrow it will be live for everyone to see. But I am doing the Claire Obscure costume.
Le baguette.
I don't have a baguette today. I didn't go out and buy one. But yeah, I'm wearing the same costume as that. So, Siobhan.
So the concept, there is a concept here. I'm Kitty Kildane, but
Who's
pre, yeah, I know. But pre this campaign, this is her finding herself outfit. She went full, like, I'm going to lean into the vampire aesthetic, and she went hard. It was like her early 20s, whatever that is, in halfling age, and yeah, that's the vibe, and she is really embarrassed by it now, but that is what this is. Hence the glasses. And not because I couldn't afford to buy a really big red fluffy coat, which I really wanted to do, but I didn't. So that's me.
Do you know when we did the live show and I went as Quinlan Wren back then? That was my excuse to buy a red leather jacket. And if I didn't, yeah, you found the excuse to buy the jacket. What you got to lose? Apart from money.
Money.
Well, yeah, that.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I've come as Marionette. In her hoe era. Hey, Siobhan, do you want to open up my hatch?
Absolutely.
There's a little something in there for you.
Oh my god. It's a cat.
Oh, amazing.
Blood.
As well as my... Yeah, right,
man.
pink. It broke my box. As well as my angst crystals inside.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Like the cat food box.
Yeah. I made this at 7 a.m. this morning.
Nice.
Good execution.
That's an intense Capri Sun. So, like, look at that.
I want it so badly.
I've got one for everyone.
Yay! I fucking love a
I was just
Capri
about
Sun.
to give it to you.
I can't remember the last
Out of
time I
the
even
goodness
had
of my
one.
heart.
Hang on, well, let me debox a second while everyone else explains their
Debox.
costumes, and I'll grab you all a Capri.
Alex.
I have done a U-Jack. I have come as the same thing I was in the Halloween party, Shaun of the Dead.
Yep.
Such a good outfit.
Yes, I left my cricket bat at home though. I should have left it. Thank you very much. I should have like hung it up as like a prop.
Oh,
You can have it if you like.
that's yours. You gotta keep it for the outfit. Thank you so much, Marionette. I've come as Mimikyu because I was going to actually do the same thing and jump back into my E33 baguette outfit, and then my wife was like, "You've literally got a Mimikyu costume," and I was like, "I wear it all the time." So I ran upstairs and I got my Mimikyu poncho on because I was like, I "Fucking love this outfit."
Also, you can be cozy.
I am so cozy right now.
Thank you very much.
For your
That, and I've got these fucking cute ass thing, and the amazingly cute person wearing it in the place. I think it was like my costumes or something like that, and it's like got this like really cute Asian girl in it who's just like got a leg up doing like the peace sign and stuff. And I was like, I want to look like her, which clearly I do. But no, I love this outfit. It's properly cozy and warm, and it's got these fucking cute, and they're all on wires that I can move.
Nice.
So it's one of the easiest ones. Like when we decided on that, I was like, man, I like easy costumes. They're so good.
I like cozy costumes.
I do now too, very much so, especially in the winter draw.
I like making myself as awkward as possible.
Yes, you do.
Amazing.
Amazon Prime next day. Ooh.
Ooh, Jeffrey Bezos.
Let me shave your head right now. Please come as Jeffrey Bezos.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Yeah, let's get the clippers. I've got her on the ropes. I did it. Now you've got to do it.
No. I don't know. I've probably got a really weird shaped head. I don't want to risk it.
I do. I got a head like a peanut. We all saw it. Go back a few episodes.
Yeah. How do you even open these things?
Twist.
I'm a bit like, yeah, it's like I said,
Well,
it's
it
very
literally
intense.
just twist.
Twist and then it comes off, and then we've got the new and awful
Christ.
thing. So have you guys seen like obviously like
Oh, I see.
all like lids now have this like attached thing. Obviously I know it's been around for a while, but there was like a meme that came out and it was like somebody's like, I don't know how I know, but I know that Jamie Oliver had something to fucking do with it. And I was like, right, that's the kind of shit that we do. Do you guys? Like, does that annoy you? It annoys me.
It really annoys
It's
me.
when you can't get it back on and you're
It's 'cause
like
it touches
fucking
my
spinning
face.
it around. Oh no, I don't find
Is it meant to go
I
back
kind
on?
of just
Yeah,
use my
you
finger.
can go back on because this is a sealable, transportable lunch pack.
Oh, you
Cat
click it on.
Sun
Okay.
for those school lunch packs.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It made me ink. It made me ink. It's fucking everywhere.
I also really love on a Capri Sun
sake.
when they've got these ones here, which is part of the packet, that it's like a really wide straw, so like it's just like down my throat quicker than.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, indeed.
On that note.
On that note, shall we dive in
I don't mind.
to tonight's episode
Oh, right.
of Bloodpunk? Let's get music on. So, last episode. Oh, I've got them already.
Oh, you're so good.
Last episode, we explored a very strange new land with twisted, gnarled trees, brightly coloured fauna, and red soil. You ventured through this jungle space. Eventually, after an hour or two, you decide to have a bit of a long rest in the wilds. While on watch, you notice there's a strange grey-coloured body just kind of lying there in the dirt and the soil. You investigate this body quite thoroughly. I believe you chop one of the arms off.
We just sliced off the skin.
Just the skin, because that's so much better.
Yeah.
But you find that nevertheless, there's no blood in this body whatsoever.
Bloody hell.
Not even
Nice.
any dried up blood. No moisture in any way, shape or form. But every part of this body is the exact same grey shade. You finish your long rest and you start to venture a bit further, and Kraglin goes to the canopy of this jungle to see what's around in this area, and Kraglin discovers there is signs of civilization in this new land, and you head towards it. You are eventually ambushed by a small group of red-skinned goblins who are surprised that you're here, but don't attack, and they decide, after meeting Kraglin, another fellow goblin, not a red-skinned goblin, but Kraglin is
Alright, mate.
at least,
Bells.
but you are like at least 2 feet higher than a majority of these goblins, and you're able to converse with them in their language. And you're all taken to Pixcar, a little town, a little mining town, where you are taken to the leader of these red-skinned goblins, who you now know to be Skarn Redfang. And this older and more wizened goblin speaks to you more about the history of why the hemogoblins are existing in this space.
I don't think we gave you enough credit for that name last time.
I went feral for it.
You did go very feral for
It
that.
was-
I thank you.
Well,
As a DM overlord, you should be applauded for coming up with that.
But you speak to Skarn Redfang a little more.
So modest.
It's so modest.
He's got an erection now.
And I will mention, on the way to this sort of wooden longhouse where you met Skarn Redfang, a colossal quarry where you can see hundreds of these hemogoblins mining this space out. And in the side of this quarry, this gigantic worm-like creature, and in the side of it is just this kind of cavernous space where goblins are going in and coming back out with just carts and buckets full of organic matter. But Skarn Redfang tells you about why they're doing this, and speaks of a man who once came to them and taught them basic technologies, just enough to be able to do what they're doing right now. And all they know what to do is to mine the resources, leave it out in a pile, and the next day it disappears. And they only know they do this for a person called the One Above, as they've put it. But he asks if you're here to somehow help. And you are given the tour guide, Ozka Bonebiter, who's this female goblin, very muscly, but they take you down the sides of this quarry, which you also now know to be the Marrow Pit. And for a majority of your travel so far, it's been carved out paths, and there's lots of goblins just going to and fro, material going places. You were traveling for maybe an hour or so with Ozka, until she leaves your side, as you reach the very edge of what they now know to be the sort of like the safe space. Because the reason you're here is because hemogoblins have been getting killed off. I'm a bit askew. A little bit. I was trying to do it quietly. These hemogoblins have been killed off by something unknown, and hopefully you're here to help. Ozka leaves your side, and you decide to travel further on your own, and you do so. And the path that you're on becomes less and less manufactured and handmade. It's a bit more organic and natural, and there's a lot more organic fauna just kind of strutting out the sides of this quarried space. So you start to notice some more blanks, as the grey bodies have been called, littering the space that you're in. And as you go further and further, they start to occur more and more and more. So it's really funny just seeing you just your eyes above the box. It's like
it doesn't quite show it on the camera. The camera's higher than like our eye levels. But for us,
all we can see is
Steph is just eyes coming out the top of the box.
Amazing. But the blanks are now piled up on each other, and it's just these kind of mounds of bodies. And you know these blanks, they're not similar hardly ever. There's many just races, species, animals. It's all types of life form. And you carry on forward. None of these bodies ever move or attack. And you come across something suddenly moving and living. This hulking mass of bone and flesh, dripping with blood, stands on the edge of this path, looking over this cavernous space. Its large, unwieldy arms are kind of like propping itself up. It's a bit like a gorilla sort of stance, and it's just kind of. It's just kind of this constant gurgling of sounds, and it does notice you, and you notice its large, long spiked tail swinging from behind, and it kind of flicks blood on nearby fauna as it moves, but it notices you, and we ended last session about to roll initiative, so if everyone please could roll initiative.
Have advantage. Even better.
Right. Let's go around the room. Siobhan or Kitty?
6.
6. Ooh.
She's back.
Alrighty. Marionette.
21.
21.
21.
I like turtles.
Marcus.
A 9.
9. And Kragden.
18.
18.
18?
18.
18.
Teen 8.
Marinette, you are up first.
Oh, fuck. Hang on.
Good getting,
as
Bob.
you see...
Oh, I wish he'd do it.
You're rolling there. Isn't that 20?
Believe me, it's real. So I've got my it's easy for me to have, like, my information here, so...
No. Surely that box doesn't get in the way.
Not at all.
Believe it, would you?
Oh, it's fallen off its thing.
Ah.
Fucking stick. No, what's there? He's down there. Yeah, you notice this hulking creature, and it kind of turns its head towards you, and it seems aggressive for sure.
Oh dear. As a bonus action,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Crimson Blur on myself
Ooh, yes, okay.
so that I become orbited by fast blood.
Orbited.
My attack rolls against me have a disadvantage. My speed increases by 10 foot. I cannot be grappled for the duration of the spell. Weapon attacks deal an extra 1 blood damage on a hit for the duration.
Okie dokie.
That's my bonus action,
Yep.
which is a second. No, yes, it is a second level spell, which I will mark off on my spells. And then as my action.
Yes.
Ooh, let's do a cheeky. I haven't used a weapon in many a year. Let's have a look at what I've got. I wasn't prepared to go first. I'm not usually first in initiative.
You're very much first in this one.
Oh dear. Let's try a cheeky little hand crossbow.
It's really hard to see on the screen. I'm trying to...
You're doing it nice.
I might come right there and do it if that's alright.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
see the screen.
try and do it sneaky.
What's going on?
It's all good. Yep.
I'm not going to look at yours.
Don't worry.
Well, I've started very well, chap.
Oh, have you?
I started with a natural 20.
Okay. Sure, alright. Yep.
So that's going to be 8 points immediately.
8 points of what kind of damage?
Piercing.
Piercing.
And then, so...
Is it...
Hang on. It's not magical.
Very good.
Hang on. 13 points total.
13 points of damage in total. And that's all non-magical.
All non-magical.
Alright. Okie dokie.
And that... and then... Oh, where am I? On there.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm going to...
What else would you like to do?
With my movement...
To move.
Yeah, if you could move me.
Yes, indeed.
I want to move... is there somewhere like where there's a little bit of cover?
Nah.
I mean, I guess like this fauna is probably the most dense here.
Close to it.
So, other than that, it's quite clear. Like a lot of this fauna is just kind of coming out the walls. There's not a lot of stuff here that's in the way.
I'll move back. I'll move to the back of my party, I think.
Okay, so that's fine. You can move.
Get some range and some cover.
Is that right?
That's perfect. Thank you, Jack.
Perfect. Okay.
I will retreat into my box and wait for my turn.
Fair enough. Okie dokie. Kraglin, you're up next.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I assume this must be the problem. And he, like, on the spigot of the hammer, that you see that steam comes out and he, like, breathes in that blood steam and goes into a rage as those veins start to come up. I will not rage as a bonus action. Then he will, if possible... I have 40 foot of movement. How close can I get?
Just move Kitty out of the way for a second. You can get. It's going to be like 10 feet away from
Cool.
the monster.
Then I will run up to the 40 feet mark. On the route, I will take my short bow and I will take 2 shots, starting with...
Use your arrow.
This won't be reckless because I have not declared it. That is a... I'm just going to double check. I don't have brutal critical or anything. Don't think I do. Oh, I do, but it's not the other one where it's a 19, is it? Got to remember my traits. Class features. No, I'm good. So, 19 plus. I think it's like 6. Yeah,
Absolutely hits. Yeah.
okay, that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage with the first shot. Goes in for the second one.
Is it magical?
It is not, I'm afraid.
5.
It's 3 less on this one, so that is 22.
Yeah, still hits.
And then we have. Only 7 points of piercing damage this time as the 2 shots come out from the bow.
Okay.
He then re-slings it and gets the hammer ready to go.
Cool.
No,
You can see the arrows kind of like pierce a little bit of the flesh, but most of the arrow just kind of like splinters off some of this kind of like strange congealed hide. You can see like some of the blood is kind of moving ever so slightly, and it kind of like solidifies on impact. Cool. And that's you. Everything.
I believe that's everything.
Okay. It is the.
Oh, sorry. No, it's not.
Okay.
I apologise. When I go into my rage, I need to roll for a magic surge as well.
Yes.
Could I have my dice back, please?
Of course you can.
Surge it.
Obviously, that could be beneficial to us.
Indeed.
One of these is a D8 in here. That's a 1. So that is a shadowy tendrils. You see these like blood steam tendrils start to lash around me. Each creature of choice that I can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Indeed. I imagine it's pretty good for that.
8 on the dice.
Oh shit! It might not actually be that good.
It's 14 in total.
No, that is 12, 13, 14, 15 is the DC.
Alrighty.
It is going to take. This is great. It's exactly what we want. Max is going to take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Hey.
Necrotic damage.
I also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Nice.
9.
Ooh.
Necrotic damage. Maths.
I think that is a one-time use trait. Away you go.
You definitely see these sort of shadowy tendrils seem to have a bit more of an effect than your physical weapons so far.
Prove it.
I just did. The Abomination is up. I think it's going to instinctively react to you, Kraglin. Coming right up into melee with you.
You cannot die.
Melee.
It's going to make 2 attacks with its tail. 19 on the dice.
Get away from me, you bitch!
That is a 26.
For sure. What's it like rolling Paizo numbers, Jack? We might be in trouble.
I can't lose 2 characters in a week.
You're fine. They're still alive for now.
Is TJ okay?
Not great.
Not in a good situation.
No, we're fucked.
They did it to themselves.
That is. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Obviously, you're halved, and 1 point of acid damage. As you can feel some of the blood that comes off this tail just kind of like sizzles.
His pH is off.
I'll take that off my temporary hit points I just gained. Smells weird.
And it makes another attack.
Caniston duo.
Why is the floor bleach where it was sitting?
That's a 10 on the dice. For a 17.
Yep, it hits. Armor class 15, buddy. You're going to get me no matter what.
5. Take 8 points of bludgeoning.
Is that already halved?
No.
Excellent.
So 4. And then 6 points of acid damage. As this tail just maybe like you're in the midst of changing weapons into your hammer, and it's just caught you off guard in the swift movement, and it will carry on moving past you.
I will take the attack of opportunity. Let's go, crit.
Let's go.
Oh, mate. That's a 14 to hit.
Yep.
Somebody over the piss in the corner.
Yeah, just the sprinkling. 14 to hit. I'm afraid does not hit. Everything right?
So you get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Cool. It's just like
Studio maintenance here.
Oh,
Welcome to winter, guys.
yeah.
the space was not doing well.
If you would like to donate, link in bio.
I don't know if I'm too late, 'cause as a reaction, because I have a thing that I never use.
Of course, yeah, what was
but I
it?
don't know if I'm too late because you revealed that it didn't hit. So I've got Bend Luck, so I can, when another creature you see makes an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, I can use my reaction. Oh no, I've got to spend 2 sorcery points. Is it
That's why I haven't used it.
Do you want to use it?
it?
I'll let you use it if you want to.
No, you know what? I don't think it's worth it right now. Maybe later.
No, hold off for a minute.
Yeah,
Very
that's
well.
fine. I forgot about the 2 sorcery points then. Right, carry on, sorry.
That's all right. That's all good.
I didn't hit it, did I?
No.
No, cool.
No.
Could have sensibled it. Realise that now. Nice.
Right. That is its turn. Marcus, you're up.
I want to move 30 feet that way. I don't want to get
what
too
way, sorry?
close. Towards you, sorry. Up onto the ledge. I use my spider climb.
Are you wanting to try and avoid?
Yes.
So it's going to be like 10 to there. You can spider climb. Your spider climb is like the same speed as your normal, isn't it? Okay, so
Just, I guess, put me up on
you can
that.
get just about here.
That's it, perfect.
Also missed something else.
avoiding
I'll
it.
wait for a moment.
I will use my pistol, a bloodwork pistol.
Yep. Make the shot.
Can I? 24 to hit.
That absolutely hits, yeah. Roll up that image.
That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Is this a magical weapon, or is it? Or is it just a standard bloodwork pistol?
Standard bloodwork pistol, which I have proficiency with.
It takes 6 points of damage.
Okay. Second attack. I'll just do it again.
Yeah, you can do that. Level 10
Ooh,
now.
that's not very good. That is a 12.
12. That does not hit.
Right, maybe it goes wide.
One shot hits, and you see like this spurt of blood. But the other one just goes wide. Would you like to do anything else?
Bonus action. I would like to cast Compelled Duel.
Oh, yes.
The caster can use a spell to compel a creature that they can see within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. You have to exceed a wisdom saving throw of 13.
13. Make the
If
roll.
the target fails a save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against other creatures and can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
That's a copper. Roll up this one. So 2 on the dice. Sweet. For a total of 6. So it goes through and it is compelled to duel you. But it still can attack other people, it's just disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah, but it can't move
You can't move away
within
from
30 foot.
Can
of
it
me.
yeah, because so
And that lasts up to 1
it can move away from you, but just not anything beyond 30
That's
feet.
it. So if I start walking backwards,
Well, indeed, he's kind of bringing it with you.
It's like a reverse restraining order.
yeah. Vampires and some-
You must be within 500 feet of this person at all times.
What was it you were about to mention?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. That's everything on your turn, I believe.
Yes.
You moved and all that stuff. Kitty,
Hello.
what would you like to do?
As my action, I'd like to investigate it or whatever to see if it's undead.
Sure. You can make.
For reasons.
Has to be right. Sure.
But it might not.
What kind of check do you want to make?
I don't know.
Medicine.
Whatever you
Make
think
sure.
is. I mean, you know what? I don't want to.
History.
My investigation's all right. If that's acceptable
It's
to
not.
you. If not, that's fine. I can do insight.
Tell you what, I will let you do an investigation purely because of your skills as a reporter.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow.
Marionette laughs.
You picked up many stories. You've seen what's in the newspaper of all these sort of weird monsters and stuff. So I will let you do this. Yes.
Thank you, because I do get an advantage on investigation if that changes your mind.
I've said it now. I can't go back on it just because.
I said it was really good.
Go for
I said it was really
Go
good.
for it. Roll it up.
I'm happy to do insight. I mean, I got 14 on the first go with a
You got advantage.
20, dirty 20.
You may as well roll up
Crit
again,
fish.
just to see.
3, so no. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You're just trying to find out whether it's undead.
That's all I want to know.
I think due to the sort of style of this monster and the way it's kind of put together,
Yeah.
you don't think it's undead.
Thank no, amazing. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's
to
very
know.
cool.
Okay, so I've done my action. I'm just going to move back, just next to Marionette.
Hi, Kitty.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah,
yeah.
You're not
Just-
in the melee range.
And
so
that's
do you want to be in front or like next to?
Next.
Yeah.
Friendship.
And that's it. That's my go.
Cool. And back to the top of the range. I forgot to get the minis. Some other things happen.
No!
The right hand.
No!
Oh, you've already got this one.
Come here. Come here.
Come here, children. Gather round.
Where
I feel like the head of Art Attack.
Okay, yeah.
It's me.
It's me, the talking head.
Oh, they're not in there. That's fine. I'll find them in a minute. You hear the sounds of something scuttling.
Oh, no,
and
it's got babies.
just like sounds like something's running. They don't quite enter the space you're in yet, but you can hear something extra in this space. It's a little bit far away at the moment, but you can hear something bounding towards us.
Is there anything in particular after I can find it?
Just like a couple of displacer beasts. It's not displacer beasts,
And is that
but
size?
they're the most accurate thing.
Something of that size, though, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's kind of...
But the bounding, very much like you can tell that it's something like a quadruped. It's very much sort of
Bounding quadruped.
Bang.
but the top of the round, which means Marionette.
Hello. As a bonus action, I am going to use my Weapon of the Oppressed. And so I think everyone is within 60 feet of me, aren't they?
That's so.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Amazing. So, for a minute, each of you can, I'm higher level now, so it's... Yes, you can deal an extra 1d4 thunder damage.
Sweet.
On your weapon attacks. Again, sorry, Kitty. Bless you.
Let's do.
So yeah, once per turn for 1 minute, you can add an extra d4 thunder damage on a successful weapon attack. Yeah, I think Marionette is going to. I think she like pulls out her fiddle, which she hasn't done for a while, and like just plays this. I think typically in Kanrath it's been very gothic, very discordant, very minor keys, but she's a free robot now, and I think her melodies have become lighter and softer and a little bit more with the revolutionary pomp to them, and she kind of plays this chord to give you all this extra thunder damage. I'm then going to, as my action,
I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah,
That was
good.
I'm going to...
fucking punched through. That was so good.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level Silver Needle
Oh, very nice. Yes,
at the Beastie Boy.
yes. Beastie Boy.
So, that is...
For predator
that's
thing.
a attack roll with my plus in. It's gonna be... I'm just trying to... 17
sleeves into my jacket.
17.
17.
You're
That
going
does-
to your overhaul in half.
Sick.
How much damage?
I've got to get my D4s out.
Would you like me to get stuff for you?
I can manage, I'm a
It's
big
so
girl.
cumbersome.
I didn't anticipate. Do you know what? I'm going to. Right. I need one. Can I just borrow D4s actually? I need 2, 3. So I need 4, 5, 6. So I need 3, 1, 2. I need one more. Fabulous. Thank you. Oh, it's gone forever.
Oh no.
It's on the floor somewhere. I can't look down.
And dogs can't look up.
8, 9, 10. Oh,
It's really small, crystalline.
12 points of piercing damage. Magical.
Indeed, yes.
Who's Purple Ducky? Of course you are. Are you the sparkly boy?
Somewhere.
Correct.
And the needle will fall 5 feet around him. As to where?
Let's roll a d8.
Oh, it's cool. Sorry, I found the D4. Where is it?
That's a 3.
Don't
So
look, I'm naked.
I'll put a little marker.
Hey, so, are you calling for me? What's up?
Dimitri, no!
We need to get Abercrombie and Dimitri
Oh my
together.
god, absolutely. Chaos. The man spreading.
That should be an adventuring party for the Dungeon Delver thing.
Fuck
So we should be like, the adventurers off on another score, is it?
Okay, we're gonna clap.
Yeah. There might be another one-shot coming.
So I put a little ring down. It's just here. That's where the.
And I don't like being close to him because I'm little.
Yeah.
I've got 40 feet of movement to play with.
You do.
Can I forage in the undergrowth?
What bit of undergrowth?
The one,
This one?
Yeah, the dense one.
The dense one.
Bush's back, baby.
Yeah, you can,
not.
you can just like just
Yeah, that'd
behind
be
it.
perfect. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Aw, thanks.
There you go. You are within the foliage of the space,
Good.
nestled in. Yeah. Anything else you want to do?
That's everything that I can do
Cool.
on my turn.
Cracking.
Yeah, he is going to rock down to
Electric Avenue.
Bone Garden.
Boom.
Yeah. In his rage, he will run towards the back of the creature. Bloodsteam hammer trundling across the ground, very android style. Yeah, he just runs up two-handed and is going to try swinging recklessly.
Recklessly.
That's one.
With advantage.
With advantage. Ooh. That is only a 17.
Does hit.
Okay, so this is versatile plus the rest we are going with. That is fine.
I'm sure it's okay.
Everything's fine.
Sound.
Falling down around
16
us.
points of bludgeoning damage.
16.
Yep. Obviously, I don't think this weapon counts as magical because I think it's blood steam work, not magical. The second attack with advantage.
You added your thunder damage onto that one.
No, I have it to D4, yeah?
Yeah.
1.
Woo!
With advantage. 26.
That hits.
And then exactly the same again, so that is 13, 15, 16. Same again, 1 on the thunder damage, so I
Okay.
can always put my dice away.
You strike this creature with your hammer, and you like break some of these bones, and they kind of just splinter and like fall off this abomination. Just kind of falls to the ground, leaving like some exposed muscle and sinew beneath. It's looking wounded.
Nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Marcus? No. No. Anything else you want to do?
No, it can go try and move away from me now.
Will it?
It better.
Well, it's its turn.
Compelled duel, innit, mate?
Okay.
Off you fuck.
It's compelled to fight Marcus.
I'm so compelled.
Okay.
Humility.
Check.
Come over here and say.
I'll fucking have you.
Kraglin and Marcus.
That's like, you know, in Sonic's drowning underwater.
Let's take a drive.
I think, Marcus, because of your compelled duel spell, it senses that something is kind of overtaking its kind of what it wanted to do in the first place, and something's messed with it, and it's not happy. And it turns around and goes and just spits out in a cone, a 20-foot cone, just this wave of blood out from its just gigantic jaw. And it just, it spreads over the two of you. You both have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Should I want to make that a dex?
No. Constitution, please.
Right. Time.
An attack.
Does not.
16, boy.
16.
Constitution.
What the fuck is it? Yeah.
Constitution.
Is it enough?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You both succeed.
Yes, it dies.
Instantly.
I keep rolling open these days. What's going on there, buddy?
He's got the confidence.
That's like
They're really cool, those ones.
really fun.
10 points of necrotic damage to both of you.
Ooh, I
Good
think
gracious.
vampires.
You might get something at
Are
your
you
level.
resistant?
You might need to check the book. 10 points, you say?
Correct.
Resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay.
Double check at your level if that's not become immunity with the blood stuff.
I do not remember
Blood stuff.
Because of the blood damage.
What was the initial damage, sorry?
10 points of necrotic damage.
Then unleash back immediately after you take damage or fail a saving throw while raging, which I am. You can use your reaction to roll on the wild magic table and immediately produce the affected roll. This replaces your current wild magic. I will
Taking damage.
absolutely do that, which is what I was going to do last time, but it was a reaction. 8.
8.
You watch as Kraglin takes that like blood damage and it just begins to like turn to mist off him and the hammer as like again those like veins in his rage, and then it forms into like this crackling blood energy. A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 33 must succeed on a con save.
Save. It is. A 3 on the die.
Absolutely fails. They are going to take 4 points of radiant damage as it comes from Kraglin, as it changes the nature of this like blood energy from necrotic, and the steam causes it to be radiant.
That's fucking sick.
4 points, yeah.
4 points of radiant.
6 if you want.
Well, it's
I heard something very different there.
It's actually going to be 8 points
Ooh!
as this radiant lightning bolt shoots into this monster, and it's kind of racked with what looks like electricity, but it's just kind of these like light beams that are kind of coming through the rib cage, and it didn't like that whatsoever. It's looking very hurt now. So you have resistance, yeah? So you take 5 points of necrotic damage instead. Do you have any resistance, Kraglin, or is it just...
No, just the...
So you take 10.
Yeah, taken.
Cool. Right. That's done that. It will move, but it won't leave threatened space. Kraglin. It can't do much else because it's done the hemorrhage wave, as it's so called. Marcus.
Day 2.
I think seeing Kraglin's attack,
Oh, yes. And then you see
he's just
on top of
gonna
it.
draw out his sword and attempt Divine Smite.
Divine Smite. Well, roll to attack first and see what happens.
Yeah. That is a
Smutty.
16, 17, 18, 20, 22.
22. That
Smutty plus.
absolutely hits.
1d8. So this is my normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus a d6. 14 plus the 4. 17 damage off the cuff.
And that's just the weapon.
That's just the weapon.
Okay.
And then
That's normal sword, or is it magical?
that is. Oh, is it magical? Can't actually. It's a
can't
long
remember
sword, but it's imbued with the founder's.
Oh, yeah, because you got a
yeah.
thing of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then yes, it is magical, which means
Sweet.
it does take full damage.
And then I believe it is 9d8.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Fucking 98.
9
What level are you casting at?
Level 1? First level?
It's definitely not 98 for level 1, buddy. It'd be like 2d6, I think, or something like that. On the...
What spell slots you got? Because you got level 4, maybe.
I think I do.
And it's not undead, is it?
No.
Just not undead.
So. So it's 2d8 for the first level slot plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first to a maximum of 5d8. This damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
Must be iron.
No. It is not fiend or undead. So what level are you casting it at?
Second level?
Second level. So you roll 3d8.
3d8.
Radiant damage.
Twelve
12 points. Almost taking it down. You strike with your divine smite, and you pierce the hide of this congealed hide of this abomination, and it screams out in pain. And you draw your sword out of its gut, and it just spews with blood all over the floor. I believe you probably have. Oh no, that was your
First attack.
first attack. So, do you want to attack again? No, you know what? I won't.
I'm sorry.
Sit
There's a
down now.
certain something up there. Finesse. I'm gonna whip out Bricky.
Okay.
And I'll just. Like a chain, you know, like it's almost like a morning
Like
star.
a bowler.
Yeah.
Radiant
And I'm
brick.
just gonna smack it in the face.
Okay. You can roll
Yay!
a d20 plus your dexterity.
Yeah, we never made a sheet though, Ricky, did we?
He's an improvised
Do you
one.
count as proficient in bricks?
Yeah!
No.
They bonded over all this time.
7.
Bonding is not. You can bond with an item, but it doesn't mean you can wield
You
it.
need to attune to Bricky.
It's got some rope tied around it or something.
Yeah, you definitely like you can use it as a weapon
Yeah.
for sure. But
Anyway,
I think it's not going to count as having proficiency for this one. So I'm afraid 7 does not hit. As you kind of like in the moment you go, oh yeah, this will do.
Yeah.
You try and like
That's rubbish.
Your electrolytes.
You try and like clock it in the face, and it just kind of hits the bone chin, and it just kind of.
Bone chin.
I think Marcus is just like, oh.
Bone chins are.
That's the name of the episode. The bone shit.
Would you like to do anything else?
The ball display.
I was just gonna, after completely failing with a brick, I'm just gonna be like, kill it!
Get it now. All right, Kitty, you're.
I'm not going to do what I planned because I don't think there's any point in wasting my 5 level stuff.
Sure.
5 level, 6 level stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to magic missile that bitch.
Yeah! Big Jim.
Well,
Do
I'll
it.
do it at level. Let's do it at level 2. So that is 3,
Oh, that's the thumbnail it chose.
4. 4's plus 1, right? 1, 2,
44s.
44. What's a 1, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage. Force damage, yes, as again, we know what they look like. They're lovely lightning bolts of blood that drive into this thing. So let's say it's bone chin. And it Robin Hoods it.
It's got to hit the same
Yeah, like
target.
all 4, yeah.
And that's probably how you kill it. as it only has 8 HP left.
I shatter its bone chin.
And it just kind of like these repeated hits hit the bone chin, and it just kind of cracks after one hit, and it splinters after 2, and the other 2 just strike right into like kind of its mouth, and it just kind of like explodes the head, and it just kind of crumples to the ground, like falls into this weird bloody mass. It sort of doesn't really stay whole, it just kind of like starts to melt into the ground ever so slightly. But we're staying in initiative because at the top of the round, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Can I have a look at the menu?
Just a sec. I don't think at this point. No, I think I feel a bit exposed there, so I might move up to just kind of next to Cragwin, I think.
Doable. Absolutely doable.
I just don't like that there. No, that's me.
Cool. Alrighty. Top of the round. The
Quillfane, stay behind me.
bounding is
Quillfane, that was the name.
louder and louder as coming up to you once more are these 2 dog-like creatures. They don't have little sort of the tendrils at the back of them as the minis do, but these are a lot simpler than this abomination that you've just killed, but they are still made of this chitinous bone. Chitinous, is that the way? Chitinous. I was saying it in my head and I was like, yeah, let's go for that one.
Very lot of bug races, you will eventually get it.
Chitinous. A chitinous bone and flesh.
It's covered in shit, Basil.
But these guys seem very quick and they're just kind of like speeding towards you, just bounding. I'm going to quickly roll them into the ocean.
Bound. Beings.
And that's there, and they are there. Alrighty. So top of the round is still you, Marionette, but you see these 2 creatures start to bound towards you, and again, they are aggressive.
I am going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to give Cracklin a bardic inspiration, which is now a D10. As I play, I think an old folk tune that you would know the subject matter to be about an apple orchard and apple picking.
He feels inspired.
Good, have a D10. And then I'm going to do a cheeky, who are we working with here? Name them for me.
A and B.
Gary and Larry.
Gary and Larry, classics. Who looks closer to the edge of a mental breakdown, Gary or Larry?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Please. Animalistic.
That fucking question. It's very good, Jack.
Is it?
It is. Hang on. Jack, what's 18 plus 11?
29.
Is that?
Okay, where are the prize winners? I think
Proficiency, expertise, proficiency.
Gary,
He's
who's
in a hard
the one
day.
that's 30 feet away from you,
Amazing.
is... doesn't look the most desperate, but certainly looks like they haven't eaten in a while.
Sure, okay, he's hangry.
Hungry.
In that case, I'm going to cast just a cheeky first level Silver Needle at Gary.
Okay, does this get rid of the silver needle that already exists?
No, that stays there until I recall it. Still there. I'll keep it. You might want to place a little something there.
I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, sorry, I couldn't see over my box.
That will hinder you, I'm afraid.
Well, this is the thing. I have a massive box. Oh, it's not very good,
Oh
Jack.
dear.
What
is the total?
13.
Just hit.
Well, that's nice. Could I borrow a D4, darling, please?
It's doing the deck.
Very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 points of damage to
9
Gary.
points of damage.
Thank you, darling. No worries.
You said duck, and I went, I really want a Chinese. I don't even eat meat.
Oh, God.
God,
Okay,
stop it.
so,
I'm hungry.
and the needle will fall 5 feet within Gary.
Alrighty. Just
Sure you want prawn chow mein.
D8.
Oh.
7, right, so number 2, which means we'll put another one of these out. And was it the one the closest to you?
Sausage tofu.
It will be just directly behind it, I'm
Cool,
afraid.
and I don't like being quite so close, so I'm going to run out of the bush. I've done my business in the bush.
Directly out or like back?
I think backwards. I've got 40 feet, but I'm not going to. I will use
That's
the full.
30.
Yeah, I'll use 30 and then I'll go across a little bit to get closer to my compatriots.
Okay,
That's the one. Thank you, dearest.
Okay. There you go.
That's me.
That's you with the Kraglin. You're up.
Oh, that's me. I'm like, look at Alex. Yeah. They're both just bounding at us like they're going to attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he may as well stay there and let them close in. He will pull out the short bow.
Short bow. Once more.
He will do a reckless
Yeah.
with the short bow. And I get Bardic Inspiration is just on...
So you get your D4 thunder damage because you have a Bardic Inspiration from me. Becomes something different now on level 10.
Because I get to add something to damage now, don't I?
You do. So basically you can use a D10 Bardic Inspiration if you so choose. You've got that for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But because you have an inspiration from me, your damage that would be a D4 thunder damage increases now to a D10.
Oh! Right, let's go. Eskimo. So he doesn't use the Bardic Inspiration for now.
Yeah.
He will go with a 17 to hit on the first one.
Which one are you shooting?
The same one that Marionette has just attacked.
Okay.
Gary.
And we'll go to... then I get a D10 for the Thunder as well. Oh, lovely. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 points.
Ooh.
10 on the D10.
Oh.
What part of it is? Because they're two different types of damage.
Oh, so it was 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, it's more than that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 because of my rage. 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
10 points of thunder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Fine. Yep.
Second attack.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to keep hold of the Bardic for now. I mean, that's like a 28
That hits. For sure.
to hit.
Yeah.
Then we go again. And that thunder damage just stays for now.
Let me double check it.
It's not a one-time use.
I think it's once per turn. But let me check. Hang on.
If it's every attack, fucking hell, that's insane.
While we wait, go check
Yeah.
out
Once per turn.
1 for 10. So this one is just 4, 5, 8, 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points piercing damage.
Yeah, as long as you've got that Bardic, you've got that.
Yeah, and like he sends the first one off, and it like explodes with thunder energy on top of the regular arrow, and then the second one he just goes to put in.
You severely wound this one. I think like your first shot causes it to stumble, and it kind of like does a little roly-poly, and it trying to gets back up into his feet, and you shoot another arrow, and it goes right into their eye, and it's just kind of like waggling there, wherever they look, it just kind of follows with it.
I wonder how many of these things are down here, and you see like knocking another arrow, or trying to work out whether or not they're going to get closer to pull out the hammer.
But it is certainly gushing blood, this one. Gushing. That is your turn. Yep.
Correct. Yes.
Alrighty. Jet speed. It is. This one. Just double check. I'm not talking out my arse.
We don't mind. Do that Ventura impression.
You can see it starts to bound further, and it starts to actually climb on the walls along the side, as it just seems to grip on and just keeps going horizontally all the way to
Like gravity
Marcus.
changes for it across.
I
was going for you.
Just right up in your shit there.
Banding out. I just made it to the front.
And it also will make 2 attacks against you.
Not 2 attacks.
Not 2 attacks.
But that's more than one.
That's a whole one more than one. That's more like third 2, isn't it?
So, yeah. 2 on the dice. I'm fucking changing that out. Yeah, that does not hit for the first attack as it tries to like just take a chunk out of you.
Yeah, just shield.
Fair play. Not that one. This one. Second attack. That's a 1. Does not hit. I think you can see this thing bounding. You know that something was coming for you anyway, so you're prepared, and you just kind of like deflect the attacks and just fend it off.
Is that the weakened one?
No, that is the non-weakened one. That is their turn, and then it is the other one.
It's like some tea.
It is tea.
I'm playing Jane today.
Aww.
Just got back for a long trip. I don't have time. I don't know what's going on.
What happened to your Yorkshires?
I ate them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like these two came in and just devoured my dinner.
Hell yeah. As is our right as women.
Man has provided food.
This one is going to fight you, Kraglin,
Yeah, bring it.
as you struck it with 2 arrows. Just double check. Someone's got what I think it's got.
My ancestors were right. Just lay out a spread and they will count.
This one doesn't go to bite you.
Yep.
But like this sort of separate appendage seems to go like and just tries to latch onto you.
Dogs up.
Oh, you actually there's no roll for this, isn't it? Make a Constitution save,
Oh,
please.
give me a goddamn deck save, will you, man?
Nope.
It's fine. It's like 20 freaking million. It is a 23.
Well, yeah, you absolutely saved that one. But you still take some damage.
Nope.
Actually, no. There is no half damage on this one.
Ooh.
You're okay. As you just manage to like move your head to one side and it just kind of right past, and it kind of like elasticates back into its body. That's its turn, which means it's Marcus. You're up, and you have this smaller abomination of blood.
I'm going to whip out. Well, I've still got my sword in hand.
Pretty straight, fully erect.
19 to hit.
Absolutely, yes.
I will do my damage first.
Damage.
I want to do something afterwards though. It's 4 plus 1 is 6. 6 damage off the cuff.
6 damage off the cuff.
And I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Thunderous Smite this one. Very
Did you add
well.
your D4 to that hit?
Oh, is it? I used it last time.
No, it's still going.
Oh, shit.
What's 10 for a minute?
Yeah, another D4 then.
6. Another 2 damage.
Another 2 damage.
You're very welcome.
Thunderous Smite. The first time you hit a hit with a melee weapon during this. Fucking, I can't read.
Yeah.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder damage that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra 2d6. There's more.
Fucking filthy bomb.
9.
9 points of thunder damage.
Also,
Oh, and even more.
thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed back 10 foot and be knocked prone.
Very well.
Wow, I never.
Fuck off.
What kind of saving throw, sorry?
Strength save.
Strength. 16.
That succeeds.
That succeeds. It is not blasted back. It manages to hold its position.
It's voracious.
Voracious. But you certainly do a lot of damage to it as you kind of you strike with your thunderous smite, and it just kind of racks its body. Some of its bone plating just kind of like falls off in its damage. Yeah, it's certainly bleeding. And
I suppose you see like an arc of electricity just like catches the canopy or whatever. I really need a wee. I'm going to have to.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool, that's fine.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Kitty!
Which one is Gary? The hanging one?
Gary.
Cool.
It's looking very wounded, I will tell you.
I'm going to Mind Slither Gary.
Very well.
So the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage. And, ooh, I might do, if he's looking a bit fucked up, I might do the other one. Because they subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Okay,
Nice.
sure, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'm going to do, not Gary.
Larry.
Larry. Yeah, so intelligence saving throw with the DC is 15.
I like that you're just like in the box. Like it's just there's something about it, like it's like what's happening in there?
It's going to roll quite high to beat
Secret things.
it's 19 on the die.
Oh, no,
Minus 3.
Just give me a second.
Minus a 3.
Minus a 3. 16.
No, I'm not going to do that because I should have said that I was going to do it beforehand, so I'm not going to do that.
Very well. It's 16 that passes. Yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm afraid it seems to be unaffected by your mind sliver.
What else can I do? I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want to spend any sorcery points on this. It doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
I'm done. That's me done.
That's you
After
done, no worries.
Fuck it.
Wild,
It is, isn't it? Back to the top of the round.
I don't know why that's so interesting to me. I like it so much.
What are you doing?
I think I am. I'm just going to do a cheeky little hand crossbow at Gary.
Yeah. Let's put him down.
This one right there. What's the roll? What?
10.
10 total. Does not hit, I'm afraid.
That's alright. Where was my needles out?
You got your level 3 needle or whatever it was
Yeah.
there, and your level 1 over here.
Oh, fuck it. Bonus action, let's recall it. So
Which
one will
one?
come, so both of them will come at the same time.
Okay.
So one will come through, I mean,
Do they travel a certain speed? or-
they just kind of travel in a straight line, so I'll check, I'll call them back if that level 1 can get through one of them. Is it
if
gonna hit
you
on trajectory?
if you moved here,
Yeah, I can do that.
yeah,
Sorry, my vision isn't blurred.
that's fine. That's okay. If you move there, your level 1 will pierce the Gary,
Nice. Let's do
and you'll
it.
get your level 3 back.
Cool. So I recall them as my bonus action. Gary needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
14 on the dice. Plus 2.
Let me check
16.
Check my DC. Oh, fuck it. Beats it.
Does it take any damage at all? Or?
No.
Okay, it just manages to just duck as it hears the whistle of the needle coming past. That's fine. Your turn, Dan?
That's me.
Very well, Kraken.
Yeah, he will recklessly bring the hammer down on top of this dog's head. Reckless! I'm going to put that one there, ready for my bardic. I don't think I need it with a plus 12. In fact, their AC is 13, what we learned earlier, didn't we?
It does indeed.
Yeah, cool. So that is going to be, I mean, one's a 4, one's a 7. I can only fail on a natural one. So that's going to hit.
Yep.
Your thing once per
Still
turn,
going,
yeah?
yeah.
Awesome. So that's with the hammer. He is going two-handed with it, so it is versatile. That's a D10, I think, not a D12, as I'm about to roll. There we go. That is going to be... Right. That's a lot. 10, 21 bludgeoning, 5 thunder.
Cool.
Yeah.
How do you kill it?
Yeah.
Melon smush.
Just straight down.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Anyone like close just gets like sprayed with a bit of his blood.
And as he brings it down, it splats. He then uses that kinetic energy to like bound over and do the second attack reckless.
Yeah.
Like a monster hunter move, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Reckless.
I didn't have my second attack, did I?
Uh,
I just remembered. Did I? Anyway, doesn't matter. Moving on.
Yeah. I thought you made 2.
I could have done it.
hammer.
It's all good.
Thunder.
This one is certainly.
4, 12.
So I'm assuming you're moving as well.
15. Yeah, basically that's the flavour of the movement.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
15 bludgeoning, and that was 2 on the thunder. So 17 total.
Total.
This is like,
You just like
don't get the thunder on the second one. Give him 2 back. Well remembered.
As it's like a little bit raised up from where you are, you manage to just kind of like hit it in the side of its hind leg. It kind of like crushes it and it bends it like just where it shouldn't.
I'll also do Fury the Small for an extra 10 points of damage.
Yay!
Extra 10 points because of it. It's per level.
See if we can end this soon.
Fucking love
You kill it.
It's literally like push, push. Yoda flips over them both, but it's like Sonic bouncing off enemies.
I think you just crush it in its most vital of organs. And
It's penis.
it's penis.
Ah! Oh, one's got up.
I think flavour-wise, perhaps you just kind of like hit the hind leg, it kind of falls off a little bit of the platform, and then you just kind of crush it in its head against the wall, and it just kind of slumps there. And again, like the larger abomination, just kind of starts to melt slowly into the ground. And we're out of initiative. And music has finished at the same time.
Satisfying.
Beautiful.
He's gonna be pleased with that.
As like the rage starts, the veins start to go down, that blood steam kind of dissipates. Like, do we think this is the problem, or do we think there's more of this? Surely, if there's these 3 in this area, there has to be more.
I have a horrible feeling that yes, there's more.
Yeah.
I feel like this maybe isn't the big bad.
No.
I guess we push on.
What would you like to do? You just going to
Everybody
push on?
wounded.
Could we check over like the bodies to see if we can kind of ascertain the nature of the beast?
The nature of the beast. Yes, you can. You can. If you checking
That's
over,
stim for the night.
checking over the physicality of these bodies.
Yes.
Probably a bit more of a nature check.
Nature check.
Medicine's a thing, isn't it?
Medicine is a thing.
It's hard, isn't it, going between the systems to
really
remember
is.
what's...
Either or you choose. Nature or
I'll
medicine.
do medicine.
Can I do a survival to see if we can
it's
start picking up
better.
tracks of these things?
It's only an 11.
An 11 for which one?
Ooh.
In medicine.
Medicine.
Cool. 11 medicine.
Both of you sort yourselves out.
Survival.
10.
Anyone else? Are you?
Can I do the same? Just because I did kind of do a bit of an investigation on them before, so I think now now that they're
you
like
can start rooting
mush,
around a little bit.
so I'll do
Yeah.
a medicine.
What about you, Marcus? You
It's the same one.
Sorry, I'm
yeah.
completely... Sorry.
It's all good, mate. These guys are like checking out the bodies to see like maybe what they are.
Could I kind of just hear further down the tunnel? Maybe I'll walk over there and
Sounds
just
like a perception check.
try and get a gaze of where we might be going.
Sure. Okay. So, what would you get? Yeah.
God, 7. Well, I rolled an at 1 to begin with.
Fair play. 11, 10, 7. And we'll wait for the perception check over there. I think with the medicine check, it's
Viscera.
a lot of viscera, and it like this is not just like one being. Like all the like some of these parts are from different creatures or species. It's kind of like an amalgamation of different parts, and you probably see that from like the tail, but also mixed with the rib cage and the way that it's got these quite big front arms. It just doesn't quite match up with what you know. But then again, you're in a very unfamiliar place.
Is that the same for the dog-like beasts as well?
I think those are like a little bit more normal as to what maybe you might know. But again, there's just a few things that just aren't quite right. Like maybe that like the heart is too big, or like one leg is maybe a little larger than the other one. It's very much an amalgamation of parts. Survival was
10. Look at the tracks.
over tracks.
Basically follow them.
You can see the tracks of the two that kind of bounded up here towards you, but you don't really find other tracks of anything else. It's quite a hewn out land. And 7. This is very unfamiliar to you.
Yeah.
This is never, again, for all of you, this is not something you've ever come across. This is not like a blood elemental which you've come across before. It's not like that. This is something physical. It's not entirely magical. Something's at work here. You don't know.
I know it's not undead.
Well, that's
Something
good.
like
That's
that.
something
You know
to
that
see.
for sure.
That's quite interesting. I would have thought that this plane hemogoblins you know, everything from our world that seems to have connected in some way to this place. For me, especially with these blanks and with everything else, I think that's fascinating that it's not undead.
I think yes, it was a surprise. Yeah.
Necrotic sorcery, perhaps. Perhaps this is artificial.
But even then, isn't that still usually? Like, I don't know sorcery like you guys do, but usually that would fall under like undead as well. Really, a lot of the necromancy stuff.
Can I do an Arcana check in this moment, as you kind of mentioned?
Yeah, it kind of triggers that trail of thought. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I usually find in the mines when we come across skeletons that reanimate.
Nat 20.
Nat
22.
So you're thinking about this from like a magical perspective. You think some form of magic might have been used to bring these parts together.
Yeah.
While the creatures are not inherently like a magical creature, it takes more than just like stitching up parts for this to become one entire being.
So they're just like formed through magic, basically.
And actually, from what Kragn's just said about like skeletons and reanimation in the mines and stuff, he's like, could it be a reanimate dead? Something along those lines, potentially.
What's the magical energy situation down here? The little floaties.
Yeah, they started.
Oh yeah. What was your perception check? We didn't get
8.
8. You know you've still got a fair way to go. You estimate sort of like at the speed of travel you've been going at, maybe like another hour until you reach possibly the bottom. Yeah, you don't really see anything else scuttling about or anything that's noticed you as you sort of peek out into the centre of this pit. Sorry, what was it you were asking?
Asking about the presence of the magical energy that we've seen in the floaties.
It's quite empty of those down here. What do you do from here?
Surely we press on and see what if we can get to the very bottom. They just said this is where they got to and then have been no further.
Which makes sense.
Do these tunnels look like natural caves, or do they look huge?
Well, you're not in a tunnel. You're still in this huge open pit. You're just kind of being like circling the inside of this quarry.
So people could have seen.
You're so deep now that the light isn't quite as obvious. It's a lot darker down here. You're so deep. Yeah, light is becoming less. Yeah.
I enjoyed hearing it.
Can I cast Dancing Lights again, or do I have to wait for that to recharge, as it were?
It's just a spell slot or a cantrip actually with Dancing Lights.
It is a cantrip, yeah.
You can cast it again whenever you want.
Use an action, but we're not in an
Yeah, we're not in initiatives. Yeah, you can absolutely cast Dancing Lights without any effort on your part.
Yeah, I guess we just keep going down.
I'll just send them forward.
You send them ahead, and it gives you like a bit more of a.
Yeah.
Like a more of an idea of where to step and like how to make your way down. Yes.
So if it is like we're going around and down, somebody has dug this out.
Yeah, like you are still in a like where the goblins have got to.
Yeah.
They've made some progress in making this a path.
Yeah.
But they haven't had the time to really refine it. Like upstairs on the pit.
Yeah.
That was very much more like this is a path where carts have been.
Yeah, so from a mining point, people have been this far,
yes,
but maybe not in their lifetimes.
Indeed.
It's like this is a dug pit. This is not
Indeed.
I guess we keep just. I mean, instead of following paths, we just stop dropping down.
Is that safe?
Sure.
You can move forward a little bit, and I think maybe after another sort of 10 minutes of travel is just kind of like running the ring of this quarry. You actually find a bit of a wooden structure, but it looks like it's partially destroyed and cracked. It looks like it's kind of like jutting out from the side of the quarry. It's kind of like added a bit of a balcony into the middle of the open of the pit. It looks like what may have once been like some sort of shelter for goblins, whether they were like using it as storage to put like some of the mining resources here before it got sent up top. it seemed like one of those sort of stop-off points, but at the moment it's in disuse.
I guess. And you like just push the door open with the hammer.
It's not much of a door. There is like a bit of an archway where a door once was, but it's all just like the wooden panels are kind of like broken. Some of them are just completely snapped, and you can make your way onto this sort of this wooden walkway. And you can see there are a bunch of storage boxes here. Some of them are closed, some of them are open. There are like buckets, and like there's a spare cart that's just kind of on its side.
Get in the cart and ride
It
down.
down, yeah.
Is there a track for the cart going down? Or is it like just a push cart?
It's a push cart. They haven't got that much technology for the mine carts here.
So
But you can see that there are like some small beds where like goblins were like resting or like having their lunch break or something. They were just kind of like
maybe they need to stop and
come
rest.
convene.
No.
Should we start going through the crates?
I think so.
Goblin one. Crackling one.
We will go through the crates.
Just created a hierarchy to put myself at the top.
We'll go through the crates after the break. We'll take 10 minutes. So we're going to get a cup of tea, go to the toilet 'cause I'm fucking desperate.
Yeah, me too.
So catch you in 10. And we're live!
Use a rock.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
I love these.
well,
Halfway through, the costumes are slowly falling away.
indeed.
And Jack's here to tell a story
Indeed, I
on
am.
Christmas Day. Said the Millennium Falcon.
What the fuck's going on?
So, I love that I have to explain this every time. Not your fault, it's just it comes up every stream at the moment. The Millennium Falcon over there, my one of my prides in my collection of Star Wars toys, seems to keep going off because the battery's low. I took the batteries out of it, and it's still going. So now I'm just letting it die a death. Lovely.
Well, we all survived an encounter with a lovely blood abomination and
lovely.
its hounds.
If you're on a podcast, just after the break, Steph's got a little cake dot on top of her box that she's not got her arm sticking out of, and is trying to eat it. No hands.
Might have my jacket on. Oh fuck!
Ah, you got old Sinky.
You've not got a big mouth.
I'm trying to be demure.
Demure.
Don't let them know how disgusting you are.
At this point, I think in this room we know how disgusting we all are.
Well, we come back after break with you guys starting to search through some storage crates in this sort of makeshift wooden shelter that the goblins have once created.
It's lemonade. Oh, and I did a donut as well. Oh, and some chicken goujons earlier.
That's what I can
There
smell.
you go,
He
yeah.
burped and I was like, there's
And a
meat in
beef
that.
Lovely. Who is looking through these crates? Okie dokie. Make an investigation check.
All right.
How many crates are there?
One each, apparently.
12, 13 or so.
26.
Right.
Myself.
No, my dice.
Investigation.
Do you want me to get it? Where is it?
It's landed on a 16.
But it's not on the
It
table.
counts. I think it counts.
I think it counts. I rolled
God.
an intent.
Craiglin, what did you get?
13.
14.
Marinette?
23, 24.
I like the little bit of icing you've got just
Crumbs on the bed.
other side.
I got 25, but I did roll an advantage, so I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to take the 25.
Okay. Right. I think you find, or I know you find, a couple of the crates are just empty because they either haven't had the chance to fill them up yet with any of the mined resources. I missed what happened there. Are you just punching that door open?
Yeah.
I got frustrated because I couldn't get to my camera, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, some of these are empty. You can see there's like one crate that's kind of had like its lid just kind of onto one side.
Good shit.
This crate is mostly filled with smaller bones, and there was once some flesh in this crate, but is now just rotted away, and it's just
Good
kind of
God.
become this, like,
How great is it?
Is that a coffin? Are we just opening a coffin?
well, this is what they're mining. Like, this is what the goblins have been mining since entire
Loot
time.
crate of the graveyard,
no.
they say.
Oh no.
And the flesh and blood has just kind of rotted away, and it's the smell is horrible. And honking.
One of you guys let rip.
Like one of the other crates, you kind of like you open the lid and you kind of like work the lid off, and the smell just hits you, and it's just like it's full of rotting flesh, and you just instantly close it. It's like just a whiff of something unholy.
Crime.
But you all do find, especially with the 25, a crate of items. No flesh or bone or blood, but actual items.
What's this wish scroll?
I wish I had found it. Fuck off!
So, the first thing you see, the biggest piece in this crate is a set of armor. Heavy plate armor.
I volunteer as tribute. No, I don't need it. I've got to go.
Like, you go to grab it, just seeing it instinctively, and it's very well crafted. You can see there's beautiful filigree all over it. Nothing kind of points out to you about like, oh, this is from Kanrath or Cyherested or anything like that. It's alien to you, but it's exquisitely made. You find +2 plate armor.
Damn.
I mean, I didn't actually take
No,
it.
it is there for the group, whoever takes it.
No good for me.
No.
As part of this plate armor, you see a helmet in here. Doesn't quite fit the aesthetic of the plate armor, but it does have more like a gold trim around the edges, and it's kind of like this kind of full face helmet, kind of for these oval eye holes, and it's kind of like the gap in between the face, and it's very, very beautifully made. You find that. And then there is a sword. Sword in a scabbard. And again, exquisite. You can see this rubies on the scabbard inlaid within it, and silver filigree around it. And you can see the hilt of this sword is looks maybe a little bit more ceremonial. It's kind of got it's sort of like leather wrappings. It's all made out entire. It's metal. It's kind of got this silver coil around the handle, and the blade guard itself kind of has like horns that kind of points towards the blade would be. You find these 3 items within a crate.
But I mean, you are our most armoured companion, and this seems like, I believe Marionetta said she can't wear armour, and does armour get in the way of your spell casting?
Probably. Yeah, it's probably too big for me as well, I'd say.
I was going to say it's not.
I'm assuming it's medium.
They don't really have like size requirements on armor. It's just +2 plate armor. So
but yeah,
I'm going to say
I would be
anyone
able to-
can wear it. So
But I mean, does it look like it was for a human or for a sort of goblin
yes,
size?
it does. It does. But
Very alien to this.
mechanically, I'm not going to let that just be. Yeah.
I shall take it.
Before we touch the things that we don't know about, does anyone have any way of identifying whether this has any magical capabilities or curses or?
I could just do a little look without touching.
Just look.
An arcana check, one might say.
You may.
Is
You want to if you do so. Yes.
Can I help with that? Because I've seen Kitty do an arcana check. She did really well last time, but
I did very well.
Marionette knows how this generally goes with Fishy.
I will use a magic awareness. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. And when you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Very well. Rolls.
16.
15.
Definitely magical. I mean, all 3 items are magical, technically, even the +2 plate armor. But that +2 plate armor is kind of a bit more like a static magic. It's kind of just this constant abjuration, I think magic is really putting for that. And the helmet, slightly for you, gives you quite a few schools of magic. It's kind of all mixed into one. 16 and 15. I think because you're both looking at it, you both rolled pretty good. You know this to be a Helm of Brilliance.
Ooh.
Quite a powerful item. Do some quick rolls here because they matter. So, Kitty, can you roll me 1d10, please?
That wasn't a D10, sorry, that was my that was my D8, sorry!
Rolling
2!
And 2d10 from Marionette, please.
2d10?
Yes.
Okay. So 3. And 5.
3d10 from Marcus, please.
Here's a minute.
Fuck me.
Which one's that?
That is excessive.
I'll read it out so those at home might know what it does.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2, a 5, and an 8.
Would you like a cashew?
And 4d10, please, from Kraken.
4d10, yeah?
Yep.
4, 9. One's on my sleeve. 9, 2.
4, 9, 9, 2.
Bless you.
I think on closer inspection of this helmet, you can see there are many small gems inlaid within this helmet. 2 diamonds, 8 rubies, 15 amber-looking, but there's fire opals, and 24 normal opals. It's Helm of Brilliance. So you get the following benefits while wearing it. You can use an action to cast one of the following spells, save DC of 18, using one of the helm's gems of the specified type as a component. You can cast Daylight using an opal, Fireball using a fire opal, Prismatic Spray with a diamond, which is a fucking powerful spell, or Wall of Fire, which is still fucking great, with a ruby. The gem is destroyed when the spell is cast and it disappears from the helm. As long as it has at least 1 diamond inside of it, the helm emits a dim light in a 30-foot radius when at least 1 undead is within the area. Any undead that starts its turn in that area takes 1d6 radiant damage. As long as the helm has at least 1 ruby, you have resistance to fire damage. And as long as the helm has at least 1 fire opal, you can use an action and speak a command word to cause 1 weapon you're holding to burst into flames. The flames emit bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The flames are harmless to you and the weapon. When you hit with an attack using the blazing weapon, the target takes an extra d6 of fire damage. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or stow the weapon.
That's very powerful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a think.
Yeah.
Realistically, as much as I love the gems in it, and I do want it, I think between me and Marcus, with the area that it emits, we are going to be up close and personal more than you are.
Indeed.
I don't want this. It's a bit garish for my taste.
It's fine, I'll take it, Marcus.
Would it fit on my head? I grabbed it to myself.
You can't wear clothes. Get off my ruby helmet.
Well, the rubies are heavier.
Why don't you take the helm?
I can't wear plate.
Oh, really? So,
No.
why don't I take the helm?
I mean, the helm won't count as plate armor.
Yeah, so I can wear the helmet, but I can't wear the plate on.
Oh, okay.
So, by the sounds of it, I think you're taking the plate armor.
Yeah.
And the helmet.
I mean, but this is insanely powerful. We have to agree on this together. I'm not just going to take it without having a group discussion.
I would say, can you scroll up a little bit?
Yes.
There is a bit of a downside to wearing the helmet.
Doesn't matter.
If you roll a d20 and you're wearing the helm and take 5 damage as a result of failing a saving throw against a spell, on a roll of a 1, the helm emits beams of light from its remaining gems. Each creature within 60 feet of the helm other than you must succeed a DC 17 dexterity saving throw or be struck by a beam, taking radiant damage equal to the number of gems left in the helmet. The helm and its gems are then destroyed.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
But it does mean everyone around you will take
I
damage.
would maybe say that this is something that perhaps would be better suited to, I don't know, I really think Kitty.
Yeah.
Given that you know, Kraglin, with all due respect, you're offered up in the fray in the midst of it. This thing has the capability for spells at range, which
fair enough.
may be better.
I was more concerning myself with the area around it for undead. Obviously, you guys fight at range, but obviously, like powerful magic, you guys know that better than we do. So very okay for you guys to use the helm and take the helm, as long as.
I would also say, because Kitty is quite lucky,
Yes.
that were something to roll pretty badly, she could chance try it again.
Mechanically well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually, to be honest.
And
And you
it's
like
a lot of fire.
He's like,
It is.
Kitty's a little pyro.
I mean, how's it looked? Surely it looked glorious on you.
It's fucking hideous.
Yeah, it's not
I like it.
your style. Let's put it that way.
I think
I
it's,
can't wear clothes and I think it's fucking hideous.
I think it's glorious. No, I've got one here. I think it's glorious. It's covered in gems and made of ore.
It is a bit tacky, you know. I don't. It's yeah.
Do you want to cash it?
I mean, I'll
What
take
was
it.
that?
My range is off.
Very well. You can take the helm of
Is there a
brilliance.
way, like,
Whoa.
there is no way to aesthetically, like, change this as I'm attuning to it? It seems too powerful for that. That's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't go with your outfit.
No, it doesn't. But it's fine. You know what?
Certainly very powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can, flavour-wise, you can attune to it but not have to wear it at the same time. You know, you can kind of like, it's a bit like Magneto. You kind of put it on when you want it.
Yeah. That might be what. Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
So it sounds like the helm of brilliance is going to Kitty.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
cashews are just being thrown around.
Do you want to cash it?
Go on. Then.
Bless you.
I missed.
Nobody's got any
I'm disappointed for you.
Right?
I haven't got enough range of motion. Cashew.
How about defenses?
Between us, we're each going to destroy a pair of his glasses.
That's life.
Cashew's gone. I don't know where it is.
This is great.
The last item.
What's this blade?
The blade.
Looks down the handle.
Yeah, you go to pull this sword from the crate, and it's actually a lot bigger of a sword than you might.
Or is
first
it
thought.
like Alucard's sword in the Castle thing?
Is it a vocal sword?
I don't know that reference. If I'm being totally honest,
Just a long sword.
Just a long
A
sword.
long
It's
sword.
bigger than that. You gotta grab the scabbard and you bring it out, and it's got a chunky blade on it. And you pull it from its scabbard. The blade, a red metal with dark steel inlays down the edge of it. Very sharp, very magical. This is
Kitty, tell us what this is.
extremely rare. A Vorpal sword.
Yeah! You son of a bitch!
And you were going to take the fucking hat.
Can I use swords?
But it's a Vorpal greatsword.
Oh.
now these 3 items I genuinely rolled on the table.
Wow.
Wow.
You rolled for a Vorpal sword.
Wow.
I wanted, for reasons there are things going on, but yeah, I rolled on the table and I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. So a Vorpal Greatsword
So good.
is a +3 Greatsword technically.
That's not. Wait, there's more.
When you attack a creature that has at least 1 head with this weapon, you roll a 20 on the attack roll. You cut off one of the creature's heads. No DC. The creature dies if it cannot survive without the lost head. A creature is immune to the effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the GM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with this weapon. Such a creature instead takes an extra 6d8 slashing damage instead.
Wow.
On top of the 2d6 greatsword damage, it already does. Yeah. So,
It's a big one.
yeah.
Yeah, I've always known that it's like a big. I've just never like taken the time to actually like. Google
I
it.
am proficient in this.
Oh, how devastating that small creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls with a heavy weapon.
I don't care.
Wouldn't that make it a straight roll for you though if you're raging?
Reckless, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
Look at him, it's Christmas for him.
But I also appreciate that this could be amazing for you.
I'm happy with you taking it. I'll take the armor if everyone is okay with that.
Yeah, I've got this helmet.
I mean, are you sure? I mean,
I've got
and
nothing.
like he looks at his like piece of shit hammer.
I like to try.
My sword is pretty beefed up already.
Clank, clank. I
Like,
think it's
as-
stuck.
Yeah, he's just like looks at his piece of shit hammer and is just like. He's a fucking goblin, like
Goblin.
wielding a.
I cannot wear plate. I can't wear armour.
Then it's
I am armour.
with the +2 armor. How does that affect my armor class?
So you wear plate armor anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's essentially a plate armor would give you 18 armor class.
I'm already
Because you're already at 18.
18.
But because it's +2,
Oh, 20.
you get 20.
No, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on 20 AC.
Sweet.
Make sure you mark that down because it could be important.
Very, very happy with that.
Yeah, but the helm of brilliance and the sword you're gonna have to attune.
Yeah.
We're staying here for an hour.
Very well. There you can, as I said before, there are a couple of like small beds that are around. It's a bit dusty around here, but it's usable. So if you want to take a bit of a short rest, you absolutely can, unless you want to just sleep it out.
Could we take 4 and then I get along?
Yeah, I could do with a long.
I can
Yeah.
get some resources back.
Get some spell
I
slots.
think I only need a shorty so I can take watch.
Okay.
Wicked.
So we're doing basically a 4-hour one for you guys, and then a shorty for Cragler.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we can take a longie if you need spells back though.
I mean, I only used a 2 and a 4, but I mean, having another 4 would be
Should we take a long
helpful.
then?
Yeah, if we
Let's
if it
take a long.
seems okay.
Magic users should definitely have their abilities back.
Yeah, like if I'd only use like a 1 or 2, then yeah, it'd be fine. But I think it'd just be nice to have all my falls.
Mainly because I feel like whatever we're going into, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
you can sort of huddle up and get some of the sort of material that's on the beds together and kind of make your own little space where you might rest. Who is taking sort of the first watch?
I don't mind taking first watch. Probably like move around in my plate armor, just sentry.
Very well. You can make me a perception check.
So, heavy doesn't actually state about being small.
Says it on the item.
Ooh, dirty 20.
How does it?
So you see Marcus probably. It's weird because you've already long rested in this sort of weird space, and the light never really changed because there's not really. There's no sun here. There's no star. Well, there's stars, but there's no primary star giving them like daylight and nighttime. So it's hard to really gauge what time of day you're at. But everything seems to be fine. You're not attacked by any more abominations. I think You do see the slight movement of some fauna, like from across the way on the other side of the pit somewhere, a good few 100 feet away from you. But it's very minor. It could be just a bit of wind or something. Nothing immediately takes your focus. First watch goes off at that edge. Who's next?
How long's it been?
2 hours.
I'll sleep a little bit more and then I'll take.
I'll take the second one then.
All right. Perception check.
16.
Again, not much movement. You don't see any movement. Like the fauna is quite still. Being this far down from the surface kind of limits the amount of like wildlife that might be here, or any weather that might be here. But then again, there's not really much weather here. There's no clouds. There's nothing to have weather. So goes up on that edge. Third watch. 4 hours and gone.
I'll take it. I am rested.
You fucking got me.
Never gets old. Perception check, please.
Oh, it's a natural 1 for a 12.
Everything seems fine.
Everything's normal.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
That's all you're getting.
Yeah.
You're all good.
What a lovely time.
But 2 hours will pass. We go to the fourth watch, the last watch. Who wants to take it? Probably Kitty.
Yeah.
Perception check, please.
Yeah, I don't see that on the sword anywhere.
I've got it on the roll 20 site. On the great sword.
A 7.
It's on D&D bit on.
You again don't see much. It kind of weirds you out a little bit because you saw these 3 creatures and you killed them. It kind of makes you think there must be like more of these things around, but none of them show themselves to you if they are here. Again, you're fine, and you can all complete a long rest.
Woo!
Unabated.
Thank you.
Unabated.
What would you like to do? The light is still the same.
Onwards? Downwards?
You move forwards. If you spend probably the next 45-60 minutes travelling further and further down, and you get to the point where the pathing here is just natural. You have to at some points climb down a bit of wall, only like 5-10 foot or so. I'm not going to get you make checks or anything, but you're having to really make your own way down here. The blanks are getting more and more as you go further and further down, and it's getting to the point where they're kind of in your way and you're having to step on the bodies somewhat, because there's just too many of them. And then eventually you do reach what you think is the bottom of the Marrow Pit, and you look kind of beneath your feet, and it's the same sort of red swirl that you've seen above. It's kind of like cracked earth. It's kind of like there's not a lot of moisture here. If anyone who wants to can make a perception check in this moment.
Did everyone take their blood damage, by the way, on the long rest?
Yes, you blood degenerate.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Better.
6.
14.
And yes, I found it. Thank
Natural
you.
1 for a 5.
30.
30.
30.
I think, for you 3, apart from Marinette, it's just really dry earth here. But yeah, the blanks are piled high here. I think Marinette, you kind of notice, in this dry earth, you kind of move it a bit with your foot, kind of brush some of this dried earth away, and you can see there's a grey eye just staring at you.
Oh.
And kind of move a bit more away, and it's just a grey face. Very much like that, the blanks. Yeah. You kind of figure at that moment is the blanks will go even further down than where you are here. It's just any earth that's going to come in from the quarrying has just kind of piled on top and it's just become one. But Yeah, I think you all noticing with the natural ones, it's very obvious. Like, to the one side of this quarried wall is the biggest pile of blanks, and it's about 30 feet high. Just these bodies kind of like piled up against the wall, one just over the top of each other, just piled high. You don't see any other way forward.
Kitty's putting the helm on, just ready.
Everything seems quiet. Eerily quiet.
Should I honk the horn? No. Kitty!
No,
What is it we're looking for?
I don't know.
just a big bad.
So, have you pointed out this eye?
I will, yeah. Is it just like a regular sized eye face? Is it one that's just buried like...
Yeah, you
sort of
very
noticing
much
that
figure out it's like blanks are buried underneath
Yeah.
the earth here, just naturally.
There's a lot of blanks. So many that it's almost become like... feels like a secondary grave.
Epicenter of something?
Perhaps. What if this is purgatory?
I don't know what that is.
Mortals talk about it a lot. I can't claim to know what happens after death. I don't think anyone can, but it feels almost like a sort of like death's waiting room. Empty shells.
Or they're being summoned and fed to something.
Possibly.
I don't know. Either way, and like he's just looking around. Surely whatever we faced can't be it.
Is the Tower of Blanks blocking our way?
Sounds like an investigation check.
Plunges the sword into the ground a little bit.
It goes through the earth. It's a very sharp sword. It's very easy to.
Oh, that's your foot. Sorry.
22 investigation.
What do you do to have a look?
I think turn on my headlamps, start to survey. I think Marionette is...
3PO over here.
I think she's going to just play a chord on her fiddle, and like I think she's going to use herself like a tuning fork. So sort of like play a chord to get the pitch, ding, and like kind of the sound waves reverberate to sort of get a lay of the land, almost like echolocate around.
Okay. You don't get any like sort of haptic response from anything. Like none of the vibrations like hit off anything. Like,
Yeah.
It's. I think the vibration is just enough to like maybe move one of the blanks just down a little bit, kind of like an arm just falls down somewhere, and it leaves just a tiny bit of a gap between the bodies where you can see a faint red glow.
Glow.
Probably want to go across and just pull that body down.
You pull the body down and you can a bit more of a faint red glow, but there's still like more blanks behind it. Yeah, you start pulling. What's everyone else doing?
Help.
I was going to sense for any magic vibes, I think.
Magic vibes.
Yeah.
Divine sense?
You want to use divine sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, magic-y stuff. Just Arcana check. Yeah. Let's sort that out.
7 for a 9.
Not a lot of magic here, and you've come across these blanks so often now that you're kind of getting a bit used to just them being there, and you're trying to think about it magically, and you kind of inspect one again a little bit, and it's like they're just completely inert. It's just this like sack of nothing. It's the best way to put it. Divine sense. What do you sense from that? It's like celestials, undead.
Fiend or undead.
Fiend, yeah, celestials, fiend, or
Within
undead.
60 foot. So I guess I get to this as close as below as I can.
So that's just
I think
being fey
it's-
and undead?
I think it depends on oath.
Okay. nothing pings to you from that. You don't sense that there's any creatures around that might come under those blankets. You start pulling down these bodies. And you do so. I think you can both make me an athletics check.
I'm better at that now.
He's very good at it.
Let's see what I've got for you today.
26.
It's a smutty little 20.
Very well.
Throw him at the other wall.
Yeah, you managed to pull some of these bodies away without, like, maybe causing like a blank avalanche down on top of you. Blank avalanche. And you're kind of in the midst of doing so. That's when you all start to hear some sounds. The sounds of scuttling, and very much scuttling this time.
Here they come.
And it's getting louder and louder, and you can see, because this is all a lot more natural and less quarried out, you start to notice these small holes in the walls of this quarry. And like, there's still some fauna here, so maybe like blocking some of your view from seeing these. But you start to see tiny little creatures out of these holes, and they're just kind of swarming out from these holes and down the walls, and they're starting to make their way towards you. We're not going to be in the helm. We're not going to be an initiative here, but we are on a bit of time frame. So, you're pulling bodies down, and you made a little bit of headway here, but there are hundreds of these small creatures, and they look quite similar to the abominations that you've just killed, just a lot more smaller and swarming towards you, as they just sort of, it's very much like, you know, like in the Matrix or in Zion, they're just kind of swarming and down these sort of paths towards you. Very much what's going on here. Who is going to... Anyone putting in work to put some more bodies down?
First of all, I didn't write down how many gems were in that helm because I wasn't expecting to get it.
That's fine. 2 diamonds.
Yes. Times 2 these,
8 rubies.
8,
15 fire opals. And 24 opals.
Anybody with an area of effect can take those out, then I'll keep pulling bodies down.
I can do a little something.
I will stand there until you get too close.
I was going to do Wall of Fire.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, let's do that first.
You do that?
Yeah. I'll keep pulling then with you.
So,
I'll see your cigarette. It's Ethan Ward. It's a red glow behind there. Well. Isn't old American Ethan Ward?
So there's going to be a bit of a group skill check here, and you need to pass 3 times.
Oh dear.
And each time, these creatures are going to get closer and closer towards you. So throughout the entire group, I need at least 2 checks, 2 successful checks that are going to be DC 15.
Okay, he goes into a rage then and just stops
To try and move these bodies. You could do other things, and that might help you buy more time or take more bodies down quicker. You tell me. So, Kraglin's manually taking the bodies down.
I wanted to throw up a wall of fire, kind of. So how big is it? So it's 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or a ringed wall that's 20 feet. No, let's do the long. I just kind of want to do it where they're coming from, like. Sure,
yeah.
Just kind of right against that.
This just wall of fire appears in this space, and it lights up the entire pit. And you can see like these creatures, like some of them get caught in the fire and they just kind of keel over. But they start to pull around the wall of fire because this space is quite big. But you bought yourself a bit of time.
Yeah, that was kind
so
of
you've got another round essentially of trying to succeed here.
While you do that, Kraglin goes into a rage, which means that like his wild magic goes off, and you watch as like these bloody vines and red flowers begin to grow in the area that we're in. So in 15 foot around me becomes difficult terrain for your enemies.
Nice.
Yeah, and he will then just start. If I can make an athletics check to then pull down more bodies, I get advantage on this because I'm now raging, and there is 15 foot around us a. Area of difficult terrain from my enemies. 12 plus, that's a 24.
24. That is absolutely a success. Well, you guys, Marcus, Marriott.
I guess I'm gonna just keep an eye out for any that might be getting around the fire.
Yeah, they're still like 100 feet or so away from you.
Yeah.
You have some time here to do things before they get to you. That's up to you. You can kind of like keep guard
I'll
and
start
try
pulling
and...
out for all the bodies.
Yeah, okay.
With the body.
Athletics check from you. Mona?
They're not upon us yet, no?
No.
In that case, I'll do a crimson blur on myself again, like
Yep.
this whip around of blood around my body to increase my speed and such things else that might come up later, but particularly to get this quicker speed to try and move like in between Kraglin and Marcus to try and pull bodies where it's needed as quick as possible.
I'll let you, for the case of this, because of your enhanced speed, make an athletics check with advantage. What'd you get, Marcus?
12.
That is unfortunately a failure.
17.
That is a success.
Huzzah!
You have 2 successes across the group, which means you've succeeded in 1 round of this, and you start pulling down these bodies. And it's definitely at this point you can start to see that there is a space beyond this tower of planks that's here. Definitely somewhere that you could move to, but you can't get over them just yet. You need to pull down some more bodies to get through.
Just hold them up for a bit longer. I can see the next area. We can go in there.
We're on the second round. As these tiny little creatures start to come around this wall of fire and kind of avoid it, and they start to pull towards you a little bit more. What are you doing now?
I guess he continues his frantic work. He loses his rage because he didn't take damage, so he goes back into another rage. It's an 8 on the dice. Let me double check that one. And he feels that same surge of magic that he did in the fight before. None of them within 30 feet, are they?
Not yet.
Okay, he will then use that, and this energy comes up off him, and unfortunately the flowers do disappear, I'm afraid. As that turns into this mist that then just blasts forwards in this radiant energy, trying to clear a path through the bodies, as he's also ripping other ones apart.
Cool.
So that's the wild magic, and then I will make another athletics check while raging to try and move some bodies. That is a 21.
Absolutely a success in putting bodies down.
Maria is going to cast Blood Missile. I think she siphons off some of the energy from this crimson blur that's boiling around her, kind of brings it into one of her tubes and then punches it up into the air as it creates this blood rain in a 30-foot radius. I'm going to aim for the highest concentration of these creatures. They need to make Constitution saving throws, please.
4 on the dice.
Incredible. So they are going to take 3 points of blood damage, and they are poisoned for 1 minute. I can then move that blood missile as a bonus action.
Sure.
So same with rinse repeat.
Yeah, that's
sort of
fine.
thing.
I'll take it into account. You haven't bought yourself a lot of time, I think, with that.
Yeah.
Just because the damage and kind of how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You definitely some of them kind of get hurt by this blood rain and just kind of something pits on their carapaces, and it just kind of just kills them outright. But yeah, you've bought yourself a little bit of time with that one. You two.
I think probably just still have on with the bodies.
Yes, athletics check.
Come on, better, please. 18.
18. That is also a success. What would you like to do?
I'm going to fireball with my helm, and again trying to focus on where there kind of seem to be.
So more fire again, is it?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Instead. Yeah, because I've got more fire opals than rubies. Rubies are not much.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-foot radius sphere. They must make a dexterity saving throw. 8d6 fire damage on a fail save.
That is a 15 on the dice, plus 2.
Yeah, so.
DC 18 for the helm.
That is retro.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Right, okay, I need to write that. Yeah.
It's good helm. It's higher than
It's
most
good
DCs.
helm.
Yes, there we go.
Good helm.
So yeah.
Roll the damage up for me.
8d6 How wonderful.
86.
Would you like some D6s?
I think I want 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just read 1 D6.
86.
Oh, there's 8, so I know I was saying another 6.
There's a white one there.
Right, 1, 2,
She's
3,
great.
4, 5, 6, 7. I've got it.
Oh, that was
Roll high.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 21, 26 damage.
I think with that and some of the sort of blood rain that marionette stuff, you absolutely bought yourself another round to try and get these bodies down. But you've had another success to succeed one more time to try and get through these bodies. And I think these tiny creatures have like, so you just blast some of the waves, like this kind of like sphere of creatures just kind of go, they just splattered amongst the walls and they're burning. I think small creatures that just keep coming out of these holes, they just get replaced. And you can see larger creatures of these start to crawl out of these holes. And they're sort of like 2-3 foot in height rather than these sort of tiny creatures, and they're kind of like stomping their way towards you now. But the creatures are now about 30 feet away from you.
Now or never.
Yeah.
You will look for like a keystone blank at the bottom of like what's left of the pile as you're seeing them get closer and closer, and it's just not working quick enough.
Cool. Perception check. Or investigation, up to you.
That is a. Just a second. What's something I can do? I will, at the same time, use my bolstering magic to give myself a D3 on top of this. I roll a D4. I've got to hope for a 3 here. 3. Nice. 15.
15.
As like his eyes like pulse, you see the capillaries in his eye like pump with the blood, and yeah, looks for that keystone to then like rip out that one to hopefully make them tumble and give us enough of it.
Well, you can then give me an athletics check.
I'm not raging, so this is a straight roll. It's all right though. It's a 25.
The DC was increased because of this kind of like, this key piece you have to try and get, and then maybe it's like a
26, right?
you just don't quite make it. Sorry.
I'll take 4 attacks.
This scaled creature, like one of these blanks, it's just like maybe 7.5 feet tall. It's like this quite large creature. And you try and grab onto this bulky arm, and you kind of heaving it out, and you manage to do so, and like these bodies just kind of topple, just like causing more of a pile down towards the centre of the pit, and you now have a clearer way of getting in.
Now!
But you can see the like this passageway now is quite sort of thin and quite tall, but the rocks above it are weakening and they're kind of dropping in on the entrance itself. Now these bodies aren't here to like support the wall. It's now or never.
Uh-oh, we've got to go. Cave in.
Go, go, go!
So I think everyone can make me a
Go, Founder Ranger.
kind of roll with the dexterity check.
I'll have advantage.
Just
on
kind of
this.
like a reaction rate. Oh, this is the moment to go.
Oh, dexterity check.
Yes.
Sorry, single roll.
Be good.
It wasn't.
Also wasn't good.
Oh no.
So is that just a flat roll?
Plus your dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
6.
17.
17.
8.
5.
Hey, see my vorpal sword.
I think, like, maybe, Kraglin, you get caught by some of the bodies that have come down a little bit, and it kind of halts you trying to climb over the rest of these bodies. But you call out, and now's the time. Marcus, you're like, cool, I'm on it. You're in. You climb over the bodies. Maybe the spider climb helps you out here.
He's keen.
And you just kind of climb over them, and without any effort at all, you're in. But the rest of you, unfortunately, like, are still climbing up this wall. But because you bought yourself a little bit of time, you can see that these creatures are starting to come up the bottom of this pile of blanks, start to crawl up towards you. You can carry on climbing, so you need another dexterity check to try and get through.
peripheries are all gone.
That's
what it is.
Yes, can't see a wall.
Am I rolling this as well?
No, you're in. You're good.
So, just a dex check.
Yeah.
13 plus 2 for 15.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, very nice.
That'll do it.
I got a 19 for 22.
Very well.
Yeah.
Good enough rolls all round to make it through this passageway.
For that.
Phew.
And you kind of like dive your way in, and some like all these blanks just start to like fall in on themselves, along with the walls of this passageway start to crumble in. Your way out of here, seemingly blocked, but you're in, and the creatures are no longer chasing.
And do we see what's making this red glow? Because Ethan stands there at the end of the hallway.
With the
come too
world's
far.
largest cigar.
Didn't think you guys would get this far. Tried to stop you at every opportunity I had.
It's me, Ethan One, BBEG.
Hey, I'm smoking here.
Do you think he's the BBEG?
BBEG. What if he's a BBEG adjacent? Because I'm not being funny.
What, this schmuck?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't think so. But I've been chasing a literal campaign, so... I'm wildly wrong on most
Ethan Ward has
things.
become my lich.
Lich, please.
No. We're all in. I've just explained that the blanks have all caved in, the walls caved in. Your way out of here that you've just come through, it's blocked, it's gone. It's completely just...
We're in a new world.
The creatures, however, are not following. They can't because it's all
Alright, just doing my buttons.
caved in.
That's not off camera. I think you do like your trouser buttons up off camera. It's like just on the edge.
It's my jacket.
I think
Not like you're wearing a fez.
you all look around like maybe you've just dived through and you kind of like heavy breathing. You kind of looking behind you and make sure none of these creatures are like coming through.
That was close.
You take a breather, and you start to look around in your surroundings, and you look further down this corridor. This very, very large, colossal corridor. It's almost a canyon. The width of this space is maybe 40 feet, 50 feet wide, but the height of it is hundreds and hundreds of feet high, possibly even 1,000. You can barely see, you can't even really see the ceiling. But this red glow just seems to be this ambient thing in this space and it's quite misty in here. And just kind of breathing in the air in here, it's very acrid, it's very irony. The landscape here is very different. It's once again a very vast change to what you're used to so far. As this canyon-sized corridor spreads out before you. It's not made out of dirt. It's not made out of stone, but out of flesh and sinew. A small 10-feet stream of flowing blood seems to run the center of this canyon, and it seems to go all the way down as far as you can see down the length of it. Overhead, as you look up, are these huge sprawling tendrils that have kind of come out from the walls and attached to the other side and solidified and formed horizontal pillars between the walls, almost forming like bridges. Large spherical blood boils and pustules populate much of this space that you're in, and some of them seem to like rise and fall as if they're kind of breathing. Some of them are like kind of 1 foot wide, some of them are sort of like 30 feet wide. It's... You're right?
Yeah. Wide.
Wide. Wonderful.
Hide.
Hide.
I just knew. And Steph's eyes like locked onto the side of my head. Hide. Oh, we're laughing. Wide.
Nothing seems to move here. What do you want to do?
Wide.
Hide. At least 3 H's before that.
Yeah, but small H, capital H, wide. Wide.
What do we want to do? Is there a kind of like a path to travel, or is this just sort of like
Just one long canyon, and it kind of like goes left and right a bit, but you can see right down the centre of it.
Is it like a fissure?
A little bit, yeah. A bit like that.
Like a colon.
Yes, I suppose, yes. You can't see like the details of what's all the way at the end, if there is an end. But
does it feel like we've moved islands out of those 3?
you can give me an Arcana check, just trying to get like a bit of a vibe of the space.
It's probably not good.
Are we in a worm?
8.
You can give me a nature check.
And it could be the inside of one of those worms that was going up, but at the same time, was the pit 1,000 feet tall?
Easily.
Oh, okay. We've travelled 1,000 feet down, so we could actually still be within that.
What was your roll, sorry?
8.
8. You don't know. It is still all quite very red, and it's still somewhat familiar with where you have to be, but it's still very, very different at the same time. You kind of think about, are we in a worm? You don't see much bone here. And given like the size of this space, even the worms that you've seen weren't that big. Yeah.
Does this bear any resemblance to the blood world that we saw in the Founder's vision?
It gives you a little bit of that vibe, yes.
Or the flesh tunnels that you guys said you were in those dreams.
They were more sphincter-like,
This
less
is
cavernous.
indeed, this is large. Gigantic,
Yes.
in fact.
Onward to
Titanic
impress, I guess.
in nature.
You're okay, Marianne. What's the ground like?
It's the same sort of thing as the walls. Like it is very much just like.
Wait a minute.
It's you like. It's very squelchy.
Puts the Vorpal into the ground.
And it kind of sinks in like maybe half a foot. And it, like a little bit of blood just kind of like pulls out and goes weaving down into the river.
Those solidified structures,
Yeah.
do they look to be organic in nature?
Maybe once was organic in nature, but it's almost like calcified.
I was going to say, does it look calcified?
Yeah.
Calcified!
It's like.
Not
Make me a quick medicine check. Then that's it.
That's got to be a band name already, right?
Medicine calcified.
Yeah.
Smith
Yeah, probably.
Kanrathian States. Medicine.
Yes.
26.
It looks like
19 of the night.
it looks like blood is like if it was flowing normally it would just kind of like drip, but because it's kind of like congealed, it's kind of got this like gloopy nature to it. But then during that process, it's then calcified around it, and it's just kind of formed these solid structures within this space. It's incredibly alien, and you can see more like around the walls on the ground. It looks like what once was flowing blood has congealed, but it's like moved like roots of a tree, and it's just kind of sprawled out everywhere here.
Somebody eating too much butter.
Yeah. What do you do?
Brian Butterfield Vampire Society.
Calm down.
Nom nom nom.
And we can't see like a ceiling at all. Or ceiling, you know.
You know that it is a ceiling because like when you're looking up out of the pit, you can still see the stars.
Got you, yeah.
But here, it's just darkness.
Suppose we continue on.
And there's no ledges like on the walls that we can see, are there? Like kind of higher up.
Like sort of like other caves or something.
Yeah, like kind of like ledges that might like lead to like tunnels and stuff, or is it
you
just
can
quite
make a-
sheer?
Yeah, perception check.
That's a 4. Helm's getting in the way.
You see, the hell's getting in the way again. You can see what looks like maybe could be like an open space, but like I think the only thing that gives you the hint of that, even with a 4, is that next to you in the wall there's kind of like
I couldn't because I have my box.
a bit of like a, how would you sort of describe it? a bit like a porch. It's got like it's shelter. You can get like the wall is kind of like caved in slightly, and it has this kind of like roof to it, and like the same with these sort of like calcified pillars. Some of these vertical pillars are like on the very edge of that wall, so you can kind of like go through. It's like scaffolding almost.
Yeah.
That kind of gives you the sense that maybe there's some like other spaces here, but you can't see anything specifically.
Just wants a film. Something calls about like the Great Journey, but then they shrink down and go inside someone. It's like such a good film.
Do vampires, when they become vampires, does their blood stop flowing?
You know their blood to still flow.
But does it slow?
You can give me a medicine check.
Another 19. 26.
26. It doesn't slow. It's certainly like a slightly different hue.
Okay.
Like maybe a slightly darker red. But it doesn't really slow. You know?
Okay. Tick that theory. Kick it out of here.
I think whatever this creature was, surely it's either dying or dead. Maybe kept on the edge of life just so they can
Dying.
taking what they can from it while keeping it ever so slightly alive.
Yeah.
You want a creature to be
Compliant.
not fighting back,
Yeah.
just surviving.
Do you move forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we go
At this
straight
point,
to
yeah.
the end.
No, yeah.
Skip
nice.
to the end. Sprint. A.
Is there a boss battle? You said there's a boss battle at the end.
You move forward and you can travel down this sort of canyon. Maybe like sort of 5 minutes or so. You still can't quite see the end. It just seems to keep on going. But then you see something that kind of points out to you a little bit more as you reach further in. A ghostly spectre of a human man.
Geppetto.
I've got no strings to hold me down.
A whale still freaks me out.
Right.
Oh god, it's like a locomotive.
Oh.
I think like as you start to move forward, it kind of like comes into view as it sort of like fades into existence almost, and they're just kind of like sort of standing there, kind of looking around the space, and they're like they have like a short, well-groomed brown hair with some facial hair, and they're completely undeterred by your presence whatsoever. They don't look towards you. They just seem unaware of your being here. He carries on looking around. He starts to walk kind of across the little stream of blood over to a nearby wall and just kind of kneels down. Clears away a bit of something on the ground. You can't see what he picks up. He puts it to his nose, looks around a bit more, and then walks forward again, and then disappears.
Did we recognise him?
You do not.
Go check where
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
And the clothes, I will describe the clothes as well. I missed that out. Quite noble clothes, but there's kind of like a half cape over one shoulder,
Love that.
and it's very well fitted. He's wearing like a bit of a waistcoat. You can't see any weapons on him. It's simple noble clothing, but exquisitely made. And the colours you can't make out because it's a ghost. At the end of the day, it's just an image of something, and it disappears into nothingness.
Go over and checks where he knelt down.
You go and check it. You can do me an investigation check.
It's not good. 7. Somebody else. I can't see anything here.
You try and move away whatever's here, but it's kind of hard with this sort of congealed blood that kind of covers the floor here. You don't
touch
find
it.
anything.
Do you want me to have a look, Craglin?
Yes, please. Step
Investigation.
away.
19... 25. I'm going to roll again just in case it's better. I didn't. That's a 25.
I think. Do you have any like weapons on you, like a dagger or anything like that on you?
I think I have quarterstaff.
Yeah, use this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I think with the help of like maybe someone's dagger or a sharp tool, you can kind of like cut away some of this calcified blood and kind of just chuck it to the side or something. And eventually, you do find there's like sort of there is some like dirt here. You haven't seen dirt in here yet, but dirt does seem to exist here. It just seems like everything is covered. Just seems like this one spot seems to me maybe a little bit more to the surface than what you've seen so far. I think it's at that moment where you're kind of like all hanging around this little space. You see this image of this man appear once more, looking around, and he walks over towards you again. Looks down on the ground, passes away some dirt, and walks forward again.
Can I sniff some of the dirt?
Yeah, sure.
Like he's trying to do something with it.
You smell it, and it smells acrid. It smells really acrid, like bitter.
Okay.
Whether that's just because of all the blood that's running through here, and it's just kind of like infused with this dirt. But there's nothing particularly special about it.
Whether they notice something or not, we should follow.
Yeah.
If he's coming back round, we could probably maybe intervene. It seems to be on repeat.
And you do see it disappears once more.
If we wait and see if he comes back.
Or wait, weapons ready, or...
I don't know. He doesn't seem to have noticed us.
No.
You can wait another minute.
Yeah.
And he appears once more.
Hello!
Looking around the space.
You're there. What day is it?
And like maybe just you both sort of try and speak to him, and he just walks through one of you.
That's rude.
Kneels down.
Kill him.
Sifts some dirt. Walks forward.
That's strange.
Where does he walk forward to?
Just like in the direction you're going.
I mean, shall we carry on and see if there are any other spectres?
I guess,
Yeah.
Craig, I'll go forwards. I don't mind if you want to wait there just in case.
No. Like to take. Is there like a little puddle of blood around?
I mean, there's a whole stream of blood.
Can I take a vial of the stream blood, please?
You may.
I will pop it in my arm.
You have a vial of blood.
Vial of stream blood.
Stream blood. Yeah, what do? Are you moving forward again?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the geese.
Geese. You move forward, and you can still see behind you that it's certainly on repeat. It's just this man sniffs at some more of this dirt and sifts through it, walks off again. No change in the pattern whatsoever. The same man, same clothes, same movements.
The ghosts were forced to repeat themselves constantly, but ghosts surely interact? Question mark?
Feels tiny.
Another 5 minutes of travel.
Like an echo.
Indeed.
And you see a few other ghosts.
Ghosts, he said ghosts.
They're essentially ghosts. It very much seems to be very sort of monotonous tasks. You can see there's a human woman that just seems to be walking down the path holding a bucket of something. You can look in the bucket, there's nothing there, it just seems like an empty bucket.
Is it a ghost bucket?
Huh?
Is it a ghost bucket?
It's a ghost bucket. But you can see like their clothing is a lot more simpler, it's not noble, certainly very functional. Something you might see if a woman is on a farm, then they might wear.
Was the ghost prospecting? And these are simple
Scouting
folk
out.
workers, perhaps. Perhaps these are the duds, blanks. These people
You
worked
can
here.
see another man, not human this time, but slightly pointed ears. He's kind of, he has a pickaxe in hand. He's kind of mining at the wall. He sort of strikes it a couple of times and then grabs something in the wall. Kind of like he has like his goggles on and he just kind of inspects it. And after a few seconds, starts to run like in the direction you're going, he's disappeared.
Can we wait and watch this one, please?
Sure.
He will take special interest to like look at the item, look at how he's mining, and see if that's one quite common to our world, or if it's like anything like even like hitting it and seeing if it's like pulling out of flesh, or seeing if this is like the pit was originally part of something else and somehow playing on magic's fucked with the place and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. Okay. You can.
It's mining, and he knows mining.
Yeah, that's very true. It will be. I think it might have to be like 2 checks.
Okay.
An Arcana check. But also an investigation check.
Arcana is low. Very low. 6. Investigation.
Yep.
6.
Woo!
Strange.
You don't know much about like planar stuff messing with this. It's not your forte, that one. You know of magic and you use magic, but it's not. It's a bit beyond your teachings.
Seems completely normal.
The mining
Why
seems.
you guys are freaked out?
Like the technique of it seems legit. It seems like more careful mining rather than just trying to take away whatever they can.
Like someone's trying to find a vein before, like just like excavating a massive area.
Yes. And
What do I see the item that he pulls out?
it looks crystalline. But again, there's no colour to whatever he grabs. It seems to be part of this image.
Like angst crystalline,
Yes.
But
Whilst we're waiting for Cracklin to watch his mining show,
yes.
very interesting. Yes.
I'd like to try and cast Blood Link using the vial of blood that I've collected from the stream.
Okay, what does Blood Link do?
So Blood Link establishes a telepathic link with a creature if you have a vial of blood on your person. Once the link is established, you can talk to the target telepathically, provided you speak a common language. The spell ends if the target is dead, unconscious, or in a different plane of existence. That's good. Fact finding.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
Sorry, Jack.
It's a great thing to do. I didn't think of it, but we'll make a check. There's a 12 on the dice.
Okay.
I think there is no connection to take. You know enough about blood. You know there's different types of blood: human blood, orcish blood, celestial blood. It all has like almost like something attached to the blood itself to make it what it is.
Yeah.
Feels like this blood just doesn't have that component. Again, it kind of lends to that sort of belief that these things around here is inert.
Yeah.
So blood link doesn't work. And I'll allow you to save the spell because it doesn't make a connection. I think you know that as you're casting it. Yeah.
She'll file that away in the old memory bank. You done, Cracklin?
Yes, it's all very interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know what's happening.
You move forward more, about another 5 to 10 minutes or so this time, and there's quite a few more spectres or ghosts, if you want to call them that, around. It just feels a lot more like civilization now. Like people are going about their daily lives. People are transporting goods. People are just walking from one place to another. You start to look up on these bridge pillars, and they're just staring at you, standing on these bridge pillars. I don't really know what to call them.
Causeways?
That's a good word.
I like that. Yeah, causeways, walkways. Seeing them on these causeways makes you kind of think that maybe once they were walkways to and from. It's not the kind of architecture that you've ever sort of come across. It's this kind of just... There's no real uniformity to it, because it's all just... Some are like larger than others, some are just smaller. another. But they're not like on one level and there's one level above that. It's all very random. But there are, like, on each one of these causeways, about 2, 3, maybe 5 sometimes, ghosts standing still, staring down into the space that you're in.
Are they looking at us, or just kind of where we...
It's very hard to tell.
Yeah. How far up are they?
I think, like, the closest one might be at least sort of 40 foot away.
40 foot, okay.
And they're, like, definitively staring at us.
It feels that way because, like, if you look behind you, they're staring in your direction. If you look in front of you, up ahead, they're staring in your direction. It's all very just
centered.
The goblin who mined for whatever the substance was, they ran in that direction.
Yeah,
so would it almost be as if the people are looking to see what the goblin has brought?
That's a good point. You can make me a insight check.
Ooh, 21.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
21. It's quite hard to tell because of all these ghostly figures, and there's not a lot of definition to the image, especially from being a little bit further away. But you do figure that this one that you saw mining seems to be the only one in any sort of rush. Very much seems like they could be watching wherever this... It wasn't a goblin, it was like a half-elven man. Where they were running to, they were running in the direction that you were now moving in. But it seems like very much they could be staring at whoever's running.
Can we see this elven?
Maybe this was a visitor to this place and it wasn't like this before, and they maybe caused this change.
If there was dirt underneath, it does indicate that perhaps this land has been buried.
Yeah.
Should we press on?
There's no way to get up to the
Spider climb.
is there? Like,
You can technically climb up the walls.
I might try that, just see if they follow me.
Sure. You can climb up to like sort of the nearest one, about 40 foot up, and they don't follow you. They seem to just be staring down.
Maybe I'll like wave in front of their face as well. Just to test.
There's absolutely no recognition of your being there. It's just staring down.
This has to be an echo, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Wherever tragedy befell these people.
They're stuck in it.
They're all periodically phasing in and out of the existence here.
What's important about the specific thing that they're repeating, I guess, is the question. So shall we just carry on?
I think that
so,
at this
yeah.
point we are just
Yeah.
witnessing the past.
Yeah.
You move on a bit further forward, and where you saw this half-elven man pick something out of the wall and run with it, they kind of disappear. But then you see him again a little further forward, and he's still running forward, and you can see he's kind of like out of breath a little bit, and he's kind of clutching onto this thing, and you kind of focused on him a little bit, and then in front of him appears another one of these ghosts. The same man that you saw originally, the very first one, with his half cape over one shoulder, just stands in his way, and he puts his hand and just stops him, takes whatever he's got out of his hand, pushes him down to the ground, and then carries on walking down the way that you're going.
Yeah.
This is the long play, this is Kane. So I'm just like, he would do that. He's a lovely man.
You carry on moving forward once again, and you can now start to see what seems to be the end of this canyon. Still a little bit far away, and maybe another 15 minutes travel.
The man who is obviously in charge and taking things, is he wearing plate armor over this, like under this half cape? Has he got a Vorpal sword? And is he wearing a fucking helmet?
No.
Right.
He's not wearing the, like, I describe him as having like noble clothes.
Yeah.
There's no armor or weapons that you can see. Definitely no helmet. You can see his hair and his whole face.
Making sure that we're not like...
No,
Yeah.
very good point. If good to point out, but no, definitely not him.
Also, whose fucking stuff is this? It's cool as shit.
Why was it down here?
And why was it not this far? Was they mined it out?
Could have.
And actually, that makes a lot more sense, to be honest.
You you move further forward, and the ghosts start to be less often now as you approach the end of this canyon. You can see that there are a set of double doors in front of you, but made out of flesh and sinew. And it is these very tall, thin double doors. There's no handles.
Tickle, tickle.
No little tickle spots.
Ow, marionette! Ow!
You can just about see like the separation of the two doors in the middle of them. Yeah.
I imagine like when you open them, it makes that thing when you pull your eyelid away from your eye, it goes...
Yeah. You approach this door, there's no door handles, there's no like keyhole.
You take a shit.
You take a shit.
She said push it, and I said
Oh, who said take a shit? I was like, if you want to.
I guess. And like, he'll put his hand on the door.
I mean,
Push.
how much do you push? You just kind of like
Start the little... Gauge the flesh tenderness. Gauge a little tenderness.
It doesn't seem to budge too much.
Sorry, I was too busy singing and vibing.
It doesn't seem to budge too much.
Little stronger, try and go in a little
If you
harder.
want to try and open it properly, that's an athletics check. If you're doing so as well, you can make an athletics check to try and
Yeah,
help
let's just try and,
Kraglin.
18.
With all my
18.
strength.
with all your strength.
Go on, Kitty.
It's
Natural 20.
athletics,
Do it.
That's a 5. -1 is a 4.
Yeah, nice.
I'm helping.
That's really good. Now just keep pushing it like a little child.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, right you are, Lady Quilfane, and we will do the rest of it. You did it all by yourself. Oh, you're a good girl.
Dimitri, no!
Oh, yeah. The nose is like getting more bulbous. He's like transforming into a human man in noble clothes and the half cape. That's it, yes.
I think, your side of the door, I think it doesn't quite open. You kind of like try and push against it, and it's a heavy door, and it's a big door, and it's just not budging. Kraglin is there on the other side, and you manage to push enough to the point where, like, over the split of the doors, there is still some calcification of this blood, and you manage to snap through these shards of blood, and like a bit of debris comes down, and you manage to push the door away. The door is now open. In front of you, you can see a large, fairly low-ceiling chamber filled with white light. It seems to kind of like be beaming in from somewhere, and it's kind of like, and in the middle of this room is a large stone altar of some kind, and that on itself is on its own platform, and there's some steps leading up to it.
Have we seen anything like this before?
You can make a quick perception check at this moment.
It's not good. 11, I think. Yeah, it's an 11 for, yes?
From here, you can't tell.
Does the white light seem... I don't know, is it like, again, a whole other chamber, or is it kind of like a source or anything, or...?
It's quite hard to tell because it's still like misty, so it's kind of like covering the edges of where this beam of light might be coming from, but it seems to be shining straight on to this altar.
I mean, if there's ever a quest marker.
It's here.
But what is most obvious in front of you? I mean, who enters this chamber? like
I
pushing
mean, I
the
think
door
I
open. So
would follow. Be really excited.
you step in
to
like 5 or 10 feet.
you did really well in there.
Thanks.
And you
Even
could-
though I was pushing the door, it didn't.
I barely did anything. Nothing at all.
You can see in front of you, kneeling down in front of this altar, but not like directly next to it, but kind of like off the platform. And you can just hear this gigantic creature.
I'm sure this is going to end well.
It is maybe, I mean, it's quite hard to tell. They're kind of like kneeling down, hunched over something. But you see this chitinous plating, this armor you've seen on like the Abominations. Except this thing's covered in it. And it's the sound that you can hear, it's clearly feeding on something. And that's where we're going to end the episode today. Thank you all for joining. Episode 26. Happy Halloween all.
Happy Halloween!
Hope you all have a lovely time, and we will too tomorrow as we have some Halloween celebrations.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time and Starfinder next Monday.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye!